is your host, Oscar Daddy, Direct Poppy, Jameson Poppy, aka Mr. Let Me See What's in the Pants, aka Just Playing. How you know the rest? Harry Potter, aka Hermione, aka Young Denzel. Stop playing with me, I'm him. Another week, another episode. Of course, we're back in my favorite spot to shoot another classic. We've got some special people on this episode. This time we got more than just two guests. We got three. So you know it's a full house. We're about to go crazy. I'm hoping because these guys are they're also podcasters too. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's gonna get busy. I mean, we got topics to discuss. Without further ado, man, I got none other than Uncommon Sense Podcast in the building. Let's go. All right, you guys go ahead, man. Introduce yourselves.
It's your boy X, RIP Max on everything social.
Money Mitch. My fault. Fuck that up. Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram.
It's your boy Castro Nero 88.
Yeah, we're on Common Sense.
Yes. First of all, thank you guys for coming on
Thank you for having us, brother.
in their little humble abode. You know,
It's decent.
I've been telling niggas it's adorable in here, but they didn't like my choice of adjectives.
yeah, adorable is interesting. Adorable is an interesting word to use, still.
I mean, like, yo, thesaurus, bro. You got a thesaurus.
Everybody was just like a little interested in that word. Like when you said it, was like a lot. Adorable.
You never seen somewhere and walked in and be like, it's adorable in here, nigga. You never even
That wasn't my first choice.
I think you just describe things differently. You know?
Yeah,
I mean,
fuck
yo,
that,
it
but I
happens.
say quaint. I say this is a quaint
You know
spot.
what? Quaint?
Quaint, yeah.
It doesn't hit like adorable.
I felt
It doesn't
adorable.
give me the same vibes as adorable, but it's also that's not really a word I use very often. Either.
Yo, fam.
But adorable's still more aggressive. Like adorable's very aggressive. It's
Diversify
like, it's
your
not even lunch, and you're talking about things like this.
Yo, you're right. Diversify your vocabulary. It's the green,
Okay.
green juice and the pink short. Have you calling shit
Salute.
adorable?
That's peace. Happy Pride Month. So we have a few things to talk
Yeah, I was
about.
about to say that's a colorful way to describe it.
Well, yeah, I'm curious, guys, to know like how'd you guys meet in the first place?
How do we meet? You guys want to say words? You want me to say words?
Shit.
Let me see where you worded, and
Whoa.
we'll fix your words.
All right, shit.
You
Since
sound
you're
like you're
not
about to say
saying
some words.
I don't know.
You said well.
I know him through my brethren TQ. How long ago we meet? Like 4 years ago? Like
Time flying like that?
I don't know. It was before COVID.
It was before. How long was COVID?
2020. So yeah,
It
4
was
years.
like a little bit before COVID, I guess. So like around like 4 years, and then I met him through him because these guys are cousins. You feel me?
Boom.
So yeah.
Well, yeah, we're talking about the off cam about how you guys are related.
Yeah, it's crazy. So like, me and Castro are cousins, but everybody thinks me and this nigga are cousins because I guess we look more similar.
You guys kind of
Yeah,
do
that
shit.
shit's crazy.
People even you were fucked up. People they don't watch our reels and thought it was just me. Like people done like sometimes people can't even tell the difference. It's fucked up. I'm
That's
like,
funny as
The
hell.
people must be high sometimes. I'm not-
no, literally people have commented talking about like they've mistaken one for another.
Yeah.
On various fronts.
Yeah, I had a girl ask me about some shit that he said on the podcast, and I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Like, I don't know.
I'm not sure about that. It's a safe answer, dog.
Yeah,
Across
I
the board.
don't know.
It sounds like she's offering smoke right there. You can't even just.
Bro,
I wasn't
Yeah.
ready. It wasn't my words.
it's always like that's. Listen, we'll talk about podcast smoke too, because that is. You guys say some wild things on there, so I'm not gonna lie to you.
Sometimes you gotta say things. You gotta say it with your chest.
I feel that. 100%.
We say what everybody's thinking.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You guys ever get pressed by it by a girl?
Pressed by it. I've upset some women in my life.
Yeah.
I've upset some women.
It comes with the game.
When you put it like that, yeah, I've upset quite a few people.
You guys respond like, is it like in person or is it like via DM?
It's both.
Both, eh?
Okay. Various forefronts. So like sometimes when people are like, I encourage a lot of comment engagements. If you ever have an
Yes.
opinion you want to
Yes.
vocalize, put it in the comment section. Everything counts. That being said,
That's facts.
we've had moments where we've responded to like I don't know almost everything that's been said before. And then when I took time and kind of reflected on, I'm like, oh fuck, you can't respond to everything. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta let people voice their opinion and like.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've even I've even deleted comments before. Cause I'm like, I don't like the way this looks.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. I've deleted threads because it's like, yo, I didn't like the
Deleted threads.
Wait, threads.
Yeah, no, hundreds. You know,
This one's new to me.
That sounds
You
crazy.
didn't even tell us it
I
got
don't know,
that
we were
deep.
getting threatened. What happened?
no.
Wait,
Not
what?
threads. Not threads. I said threads.
Oh, I
long-
thought you said
no,
deleted
no,
threads. I'm like, fam, who
that's
was threatening
crazy.
the man? Like, what
And women
happened?
too. That's crazy.
long comment threads. You get what I'm saying? Like
okay.
I don't know. It's after a
Oh.
certain. Okay, do you guys remember when we had that one instant on?
Yes, I do.
Okay,
Let's
yo,
talk about it. Let's talk about it.
me personally,
Okay, so give them some context before we get into your personals.
yeah, so I'm not really into like deleting comments, you know what I'm saying? Like if you want to say something, you can say it, but yo, I'm not gonna lie, there was one day that one particular individual, okay, tried to come for the man, and I guess we were all in alignment that day, and all of a sudden,
I woke up early and I seen that and I'm like, yo, Avengers assemble.
it wasn't even planned. I wasn't even talking, like, I didn't even communicate with nobody. I just seen a notification, like, who's she talking to? She crazy? And then, yeah, we started kind of getting at her. And then, like, afterwards, I went back and I looked at it. I'm like, yeah, that's kind of wild. Like, we probably didn't have to do that. You know? Like, in the moment, it was hilarious.
Yeah.
But, like, yo, realistically.
Yeah.
when
We
people,
forgot
like,
what we're doing.
No. I'm not even gonna say that. I just don't like. You have to understand. So it's still relatively new to the space. You get what I'm saying? And so
Right.
how you conduct yourself, or like how you conduct yourself in certain spaces. I know, right? Most niggas
It's like condensed milk.
Yeah, condensed milk. I conduct myself, see? No, it matters, right? And you can't be a respond to everybody because you understand, like, we're a platform at this point. You can't, you have to kind of maintain a certain level of professionalism, in my opinion. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can still get it off and ray, and, like, you know, clown your 1-2 people, but you can't drag it on. And the man and we're doing, like, a virtual Brooklyn-style beatdown, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I can't be doing that.
It got drastic still. So, like, in that instance, I'm okay with the man deleting this one.
No,
Like, yo,
100%.
Maybe we could just do a little
And,
bit
like, it
better
gets-
going forward, you know? But for the most part, like, yo, if you got something to say, yo, put that comment. Even if it's something bad, the man, we're not afraid of pressure or
Yeah.
adversity. You know, just that one just was like, it wasn't handled the best. So,
Yeah.
you know?
And then it's crazy. Like, I realize, like, sometimes you gotta take these moments to reflect and understand the toxicity in of yourself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I see this individual commenting, and then I do my homework. I go on her page. I go on her Facebook. I go on her
Yo,
LinkedIn. I'm doing everything,
crazy.
bro. I'm seeing
Yo.
I'm seeing what your kids and your baby father look like. I'm saving fucked up photos and shit.
You're
Like,
a
I'm ready.
cyber villain.
Saving the photos is crazy.
No. I'm crazy. Like, I know something's wrong with me.
Crazy.
I know something's wrong. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm ready to flame, like, you know, and then I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, yo, check
Yo.
yourself, bun a spliff, relax,
Yeah.
come back to it. Yo,
Yeah.
delete this headache, moving forward. Anyways, you got some opinions you want to express them.
Yeah, I'm with that too, to be
sure.
honest. And like, I think it's a healthy balance, right? Because like, part of it is of course being professional, but the other part is like, this is your personality, and they're fucking with you because of your personality, right? And so it's like, if they're coming to you, oh, this is misogynistic, or you're toxic, whatever. Respectfully, I'm gonna come back with some toxic shit. Like, if I feel like it, but it's like, it's some quick shit. I never send paragraphs or anything like that. Like, and if it's in the DMs, then it's a whole other conversation, and that gets annoying too. I'm not gonna lie.
You just got to be able to draw the line of how many times you can go back and forth.
yeah, exactly. I'm quick, like
Yeah.
1, 2 max, you know, and then I just say that's peace.
Yeah, I think you just gotta have a balance. It's okay. Like, I feel like if you made the content and someone's commenting, it's okay if I want to respond to the comment. But again, like, you gotta do it. You know, with some decency, you can't just keep going. You know.
Yeah, no, that's facts. So how'd you guys even start the podcast?
Oh, Lee, that's crazy. Okay, so as the man stated earlier, we all linked up kind of like through me. Like, this is my cousin, this is my brethren. Fuck, I don't know. I viewed podcasting as the best way or the best outlet to kind of put myself out there in terms of expression.
Oh,
like, prior to
100%.
that, I tried to do like I did modeling, I did acting shit, I did stand-up comedy.
Okay, Baddie
Right.
in the building.
Pardon me? If you don't try, nothing's gonna land. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
But I found, especially with the comedy shit, because it was like somebody reached out to me when I was doing Instagram videos and like, yo, you should do this stand up shit. No, we think it'd be funny. I was like, whatever, nigga. Like, I never done it, but I'll try it. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, you did stand up. How was that?
That's a different world. Dude.
Yeah,
Very
it's
different world.
it's a different world. And like, you know what? After like doing it, you kind of like I gauged it. I appreciate the art form of it, you know what I mean? And stylistically and like writing jokes and all that, like you just gain a different perspective of it. And then I'm like, fuck, okay, this is sick, but it's more monologue funny. Whereas like I know I'm funny, but I'm situationally funny or like conversationally funny.
Right.
Right? Like I'm not over here. And so like I found the podcast setting is the best way to basically create a moment, and then you're gonna get more out of like what it is you want to put out or articulate or express over there. That was kind of my forefront for it. And I've always like the basis of like since I've been doing this media shit, I'm trying to get like I'm getting paid to be me. That's what I'm doing. So I felt the podcast was the best way to express that and basically the most in alignment with that.
Yeah, that's real. And the rest of you, like, what made you want to decide to do that as well?
Shit, basically the same thing. Like, well, I didn't have the same like whole journey as he had, but like my perspective on like my trying to profit off my personality. I guess like when I'm around people, like from my friends to even like people that's like outside of my friend group. If I go to like a function or if I'm just out, you know, out and about, like when I talk to people, I don't know, people feel like I have important things to say, I guess, you know, or they like how I say certain shit, you know?
Yeah.
And then I just felt like, yeah, a podcast would probably be the best way to present like those qualities, you know?
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah. What about you?
As for me, I've always liked the music and like the hip hop entertainment scene in Toronto. Mm-hmm. So I used to kind of do it before, and then I just always like to be involved. So, but instead I wanted to be behind the scenes. Came back and I'm like, you know what? Let me try this podcast stuff because he presented it like, you know what? Maybe we should try this. Like, let's get paid for being us.
Facts.
Like, we're funny when we're talking to each other, and I'm just like, all right, cool. Like, why not? You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, as shit started going on, it was like, oh, develop a personality and people start liking you, get good feedback. Then, you know, maybe you're like, oh shit, maybe this is for me. Yeah. So, you know, it's kind of like, I just gotta be behind the scenes, but then I wanted to bring it to the forefront and then, you know, develop a personality and become who I am now and still developing.
Yeah. And you said you were in the music scene before?
Yeah, like this was like when I was younger. Like I used to make music and stuff, but I don't know, I just kind of lost the vibe, but I still wanted to be in touch. So then, you know, entertainment stuff, I didn't know what I wanted to do at first. Right. And then podcast came up and it was kind of like, cool, let's go. And you know, in the beginning it's rough, but as you keep going and you get good feedback, it's like, why are you gonna stop if everybody's paying attention? Right. So
what age did you get to the city at? Like when did you come here? Because you said you were born.
No, I was born here. I went back to Trinidad when I was younger, and then I came back.
Oh, okay,
so, like, I was there for like a couple years, like maybe like 4 years of my life. Came back, but then I was always back and forth during my life. But yeah. Okay.
But yeah, speaking of music and the city, I have to play a track for you guys.
Say the thing now.
Oh, there, I want to close the Drake's bar. Hold on. All right, enough of that.
I can't lie, you put the effects on it, and it became a banger.
You up the track, like
when you
there were improvements
that might get downloaded.
You have to say when you add the sound effects, it makes any song better. But like,
I got epics, though.
Bro. When I got the news that this song was gonna come out, I was like, I already knew it was gonna be a joke because like Drake co-signed it. People like OVO, of course, like Hush posted about it, so we knew it was gonna happen, right? And then it came out, and I was like, nah, I didn't like it.
You didn't like? Why didn't you like it?
I didn't like it because it's like, first of all, I like the idea of the track, of course, right? And the more you listen to it, the more it grows on you, sure. Like, it's a very Toronto-based song. Like, you know, he's playing with the terminology and stuff like that, you know, references and stuff. But I didn't love who he selected to do the song to. You know what I mean? I think had it been a person who, granted, I'm sure that person is from Toronto, like the Snore, yeah. Right? I'm sure he's from Toronto, but I'm saying it's a tricky conversation to have, but we talked about it. We talked about it on Extra Game.
You feel like it's a mockery.
Exactly, right? I think if it was someone who, you know what I mean, had Jamaican roots and then this was like their bag, I get it. Like, who's that guy that's like, yo, fam, I just doubled a couple things.
Oh,
and
Bucks? Buck be
exactly. Had it been Bucks, I'm like, all right, that makes sense. Because that's him being him.
Big up Bucks be ballin'.
Yeah, big up Bucks. But this person is like, they're putting it on. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't go home and talk to your parents like this.
No,
you
no,
don't.
I feel that.
And then, so it's like, that's the part that I was like, come on, Drake, you're literally feeding into Kendrick's narrative of like, yo, you come in, you're a stranger. You know what I mean? You're giving the stranger a look. Like, come on, bro.
No, I see that. I see that. I hear that.
Funny. I was having that conversation with somebody like yesterday actually, and I was just like, the reason I don't like the song is because I feel like the youth that made it, the first youth, like, yeah, it's a mockery. Those are the exact words that I use, you know, and like it's not even funny, like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
I can appreciate a joke, but there has to be like an amount of authenticity, you know what I mean? And it's just missing for me. So it's like, even if you take in like Ha Ha Davis. You ever seen this guy on Instagram?
Yeah, man, that's funny.
So he's from like Detroit, I think, you know? And when he makes his jokes and he does his impressions of people from his community, even though they're exaggerations, it's still real enough that you can appreciate it. And it's also actually funny. Like he took time to make the jokes funny. My youth's just trying to make people laugh just based off of the impression.
Yeah.
You know, there's not a lot of humor in the actual thing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't really want to hear that. And then the fact that Drake jumped on it was kind of surprising. Now, I would say his version was better if I'm going to compare it. You know what I'm saying? And it was a little more funny. Like, even some of the bars, like, basically said, like, I found out a man already slapped it. Cheese. Like,
That's real.
yo, everybody's probably said that before. Yo,
sure.
you slapped it? Yeah, fuck. Like everybody's kind of been there before. And now you don't want to talk to her anymore. It sucks, you know? But as an overall, like, I wouldn't, like, me, if I'm Jake, I'm not remixing this guy's song. Like, no.
But I think we all feel like that's just because the Toronto accent's already looked at like it's a joke. So everybody it just adds to whatever's being said already. It looks bad, but to us it's like, I don't know. For me, some things shouldn't be done.
You know, it's crazy. So it's like,
you know?
I feel niggas. I understand where everyone's coming from. Do I care that much? Not really. I think that, like, when a face value, when I heard the song and I heard this nigga's verse, I laughed. I was like, oh, that's kind of fun. Just because it's like his bars, it's like how the madam talk kind of, you know what I mean? But like overall, when you're going to the grand scheme of shit and how we bastardize this and what's it called? Almost like caricatured the accent and like the culture down here.
Right.
I do feel like that's a little like, it's cringy.
It is.
Like what you're saying, like how it's somebody not from here, it bothers me, and I feel like I feel like the audience that was targeted for is definitely like the younger generation personally.
Yeah.
The whole using the exaggerated Toronto, like, I don't know. For me, like, it flies a little low because, like I said, I'm probably like a little older than the demographic this was intended for. Yeah. But fuck, I don't know. Like you're gonna get what you put in, right? So if like I can't say it's like low quality, but there isn't. Like, it's cheap. Yeah. You get what I'm saying?
No, definitely.
So like it's not like I can't say like this is something of substance. Just like what he said, like there's a level of inauthenticity to it. You don't go around speaking like this. Exactly. Whereas like when people hear us talk, for example, they are like, oh shit, you guys talk super Toronto, but it's like, yo, this is how the Madam really talk on a full-time basis. And then I don't exaggerate.
We can show you some real Toronto. like
that part.
We can show you some real, like, we know some people, I got translate.
But you know, that's the thing. Like, and then you have to look at the basis of like where the culture and the accent come from. It's rooted in Caribbean culture. Exactly. Right? We're all of the Caribbean. So it's like when you have people that aren't, but they're like, it's like second generation to it now. Yeah. Right. You have people from the Middle East or the white people, them, and they're all taking to say, yo, wagwan my youth and all them type of talk. But yo, you have no claim to that aside from just being here. And it's like, yo, your friends do it, so it's cool, and that's fine. Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that, but it's not real. Like you said, you don't talk to your mom like that. I go home and say, yo, wagwan dukes. Like, you know what I mean? Like I talk to my mom the exact same way that I talk to everybody else. Right.
I never asked my mom why.
And like, yo, even the Toronto news, like when they came with like, oh, do you guys really know these Toronto slangs? And they're like, waste you. Like they're asking white people, old people, young people, yo, you know what a waste you is? Yeah. At this point, it's like, okay, even the city's adapting. No, what's happening, you know? So we like anything's on the table.
Yeah. I don't even mind so much that like other people sometimes, I don't know, I guess participating. Like, yo, bro, if you grow up in Toronto, bro, you're probably gonna say wagwan. You heard somebody say that to you. Yeah. Shit like that's normal. You know what I'm saying? But like that type of content, like what that guy is doing and other similar content creators, like fam, that that's more of like a mockery. You know?
Yeah, exactly.
Simply, if you just live in Toronto, you say "Wagwan" to somebody, that's not offensive.
Yeah.
And not to really even say that the man's videos
I know
are
what you're saying,
offensive.
though. I know exactly
So I'm
what
not
you're saying.
offended, and I really don't. I don't prioritize
It's not make you feel
it,
away, but it's
when
like-
I see it, I'm like, this is
Yeah,
corny.
when you think about it, really, you're like,
It's just corny.
yeah.
You know.
It's just a TikTok dance to me. Like when I hear that shit,
It comes
like,
and goes.
yeah, it's just
Yeah.
something for TikTok for the kids to like,
Yeah.
make a video to.
Okay, yeah, and so like,
What's your take on the accent?
exactly what you guys said in
Okay.
terms of like, yeah, it's that's what I opened with too. You know what I'm saying? It's like, first of all, it's not genuine to you, but the second thing is the point you covered as well. If you're from here, you're gonna pick up on the lingo. Like in high school, like we're all saying, "Wallahi, we're not Muslim." We're not.
I never. That's a younger people thing. I never. Even,
Oh, okay,
I never
yeah.
said
But
that once
still,
in my
in
life.
Toronto, it's a thing.
But yeah,
You know
I
what
mean,
I
it's
get
like,
it.
yeah,
Say
like
that,
once you
yeah.
once you hang out with different races and different like cultures, you're gonna pick up on some slang. Like mad people, like my friends, they're not Congolese. They're gonna pick up on some lingo, like Zoba and shit. Like that's dumb.
What's Zoba, nigga?
It means stupid. But it's like everyone is saying that in elementary school, and it's like there's words you pick up. I'm sure like Ghanaian friends too, like they've taught me like kwasia child, like just being dumb. You know what I mean? So you pick up on these things, like, mashallah from the Somalis.
Yep.
So
Yeah.
it's a multicultural city. But like you said, once you start to profit, and it's like and also making a mockery of things, like
Yeah.
like you
It-
shouldn't be the face for this.
It depends how you do it, right? Because there's a way to go about it. I'm not even using it as a picture perfect example. For example, like when you have like content creators or creators such as like I don't know, fuck like M Dot, for example. You familiar with the white guy that sings Turn Red?
No.
Okay, so he's a white guy from Britain, and he completely he's embodied and embraced like the Jamaican culture.
Oh, I know who that is. I know
yeah,
who that
we
is,
interviewed
yeah.
him on one of our episodes actually,
Yeah.
and like the way he goes about navigating the culture and like his consciousness about like how he's doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I don't find it offensive, right? Because it's like, oh, you kind of know your place and you kind of know like you're a visitor or a
That
guest in the
part
culture.
is the most important part
Yeah,
to me too. Yeah.
you got to know yourself in relation to what it is you're
Yes.
participating in,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
And I feel like that's not really clearly defined with some like obviously like some of the content creators that we're discussing and whatnot. But it's about how you go about it because there is a way to, like you said, participate respectfully.
Yeah.
Right. When you make a mockery of something and you kind of exaggerate it for the jokes, but it's like fuck. It's like we're not always laughing with somebody. We're laughing at something.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now it's like there's an aspect of people who actually speak like this or conduct themselves in this fashion, but like not in the exaggerated format, and now it becomes offensive almost.
Yeah, exactly. And that being said, too, you know what's funny? He actually watched Drake on this song. If I'm being honest,
You think so?
100%. The third verse especially.
I didn't even get that
No,
far.
I did. I had to.
No, I never respect that. I like big up yourself. I think it's cool that it happened for him. Like
Yeah,
as much as
exactly.
it's like, oh, that's kind of sick. Like you're a young guy doing your thing, whatever. I may not consume your type of content, but
Yeah.
you tried something, you put yourself out there, and you got feedback and reception in the world. For that, I have to respect a man that's doing his own thing.
Facts.
So it's like, yo, big up yourself.
Yeah.
But like, if you want some mature kind of like feedback, consider these things.
Facts, 100%. But you know what's funny too is like, obviously with the whole Kendrick and Drake war, right? The way America was seeing Drake saying, he's not like us, he's not like us. He puts this song out, which is very Toronto, and they're like, what the fuck is this guy even saying? He doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Right.
You don't see the paradigm in there? Like it's like you guys have no
it's
idea
true. It's true,
where he's
right?
coming from.
You think he has some strategy behind it though?
I'm a little bit. He went the comedy route, but also very local.
So what I had seen, like I was talking about this on Uncommon Sense before, but what I had seen in the comment section a lot was that there was a divide, right? So when it came to the Kendrick and the Drake beef, a lot of people were saying that like, see how fucking everybody from LA and everybody from America like rally behind. There's that uniformity behind Kendrick and the Not Like Us. It's almost coming like an anthem. You get what I'm saying?
Facts.
That's Drake did not do the same to cultivate that uniformity in Toronto and like kind of like Canada's forefront. Like the opinion whether or not Drake won or Drake, like it was very split here versus where in America, niggas are just repping who's on their team or who's playing for them. Like, yo, we're Kendrick to death of it just because.
Yeah.
Their culture is just so different.
Yeah.
Like I don't know who won the beef, who made the better songs. I'm not sure, but I do know like when it comes to like when I see the comments and shit, yeah, a lot of people are favoring Kendrick just because of the whole unified situation where not only California but like Americans were like, now we're riding with him.
Exactly.
And then the fact that like California has their own style of music that's very distinct, and then the last or the more popular diss track that he dropped
was
very
Cali Central.
And then Toronto, we don't really have that. We don't have one identifiable, unique sound.
We have
know
a
what I'm
sound, but I
saying?
guess it's not as identifiable as a
yeah,
Cali.
it's not like off the rip. You hear that song, you
Exactly.
know that's some Cali shit.
Same for like Bay Area, like you're gonna hear some shit.
So
Same
what
for
I'm
like
saying?
Memphis, you're gonna know.
You see what I'm saying? Florida, they have a distinct sound. Michigan, all the Detroit rappers with
Yeah.
the buffs and
You're
everything,
right, yeah.
like their beats. As soon as the beats come on,
You already know.
It could be an artist from somewhere else, and you're gonna say, "Oh, this is a Detroit type of song."
Yeah,
You
know what's
what I'm
crazy?
saying?
New York
He has to
kinda-
adapt that stuff.
New York stole this shit from London, and no one's really talking. I mean,
But
people
now,
are talking about it, but
now it's like known. London and New York make that style of music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The
There
drill?
is nothing from Toronto where it's like 100%. If I didn't know these artists, I would know that they're from Toronto.
yeah, especially not
you know?
today. But back then, it's like speaker knockers. Yeah, you would. I mean, no, he's not from. is he
Speaker
from here?
knock's not from here.
But I'm saying that sound though, you would know that it's like it was identifiable to like Toronto. Like you think
I
of
guess maybe a
Pressa.
lot of like
Speaker knockers from
auto-tune.
Toronto?
No. But I'm saying that sound though.
Oh,
That's-
that,
like
the auto-tune sound?
yes, but also that cadence. It's like it's very Pressa. It's very. You know what I mean?
Like that Killy kind of
feel-
fucking.
Exactly.
Me
You see what I mean?
personally,
Killy.
I don't like it's too much in its infancy stages for me to claim like
You're right.
that's Toronto's sound. You understand? Like
Plus,
Toronto.
auto-tune is just a one feature
It's a
in
tool.
song. I
But the
don't
thing
know
is,
if
there's two
it's
sides. For the rap,
enough.
there's that, and then for the R&B, we have our sound.
R&B, we definitely have our
That's what I'm saying.
R&B,
and
so who's
everyone's
our sound?
eating
Who's
from
it?
that.
I don't listen to R&B.
Dark,
I fuck with R&B. So go
dark,
ahead.
moody.
So like
Weekend.
Yeah.
OVO 40, that underwater type sound.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, so that
Drowning in your sorrows.
literally that. You know what I mean? That's our sound. But you're right. We don't have that sound where it's like you hear the first 10 seconds, you know, oh, that's from Toronto.
But is it even not the dark moody thing? Cause yo, true say, even the weekend he switched up his whole program. Like the man's more on some pop shit now.
Yeah.
Right, so I can't even say like. Don't get me wrong. The whole like what's the one where all the gals were getting super fuck the first weekend project.
Oh, House of Balloons?
Probably. Yeah, that
What,
one.
we had high for this.
Yeah, that joint. That was kind of like, all right, cool. That's a cool sound, but I don't know if like I really coined that to him. Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, I didn't attribute that to like the whole
I was
Toronto.
about to say that because I don't really listen to R&B too tough, so maybe I'm
Off of
ignorant.
R&B.
You feel me? But like from what I've heard, like The Weeknd's very unique, especially his like original projects. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't hear too many people or nobody that was sounding like that. So I don't know if I could say, oh, that's Toronto right there. I would say more so like, yo, that's the Weeknd right there, you know? But the whole city though, nah, like I don't hear like a one specific type of beat. Type of like, okay, for example, like even like dancehall or reggae music, even if it's older, it's new, fam, it's all got the same cadence. You can do the same dances to it. You could be in a party and you could play Popcorn or you could play Valiant. You could play an old song, you play a new song, and they go together because it's the same style of music. It's very distinct. Toronto don't have that.
Yeah, you're right. It transforms a lot.
I think you know what it is. It's like now that my brain's ruffling, like there is it's trying to form like that auto-tuney rap kind of shit. You know,
it is.
But it's not like I don't think
auto-tune is enough.
That's
of
not
a
a-
style.
that's what
one
I'm saying.
Feature in a song. Anybody could use auto-tune. You could use auto-tune on a Detroit beat. You could use auto-tune on a West Coast beat. So now
Yeah.
it's like, is that really a style?
No,
That's just a one little piece.
But it's a mix of the autotune and the cadence too.
But
You
like-
know, it's almost like a kid rapping. But that's even then.
it's
I know
really
what
it's
you're
really
saying.
infant. That's why I
It's
say
in
it's
there.
in
It's
its
a
infancy
little
stages.
pocket. It's in
And
the infancy
I
stage.
say like even some of the artists or some of the sounds that we're hearing, they're not the most developed sounds. You
That's
get
a
what I'm
fact,
saying?
yeah.
Like a lot of people like you know what I'm saying? Like flame if you want, whatever. Some people. It's more about the appear, like the music is more like an appearance or like a presentation more so than the actual like, all right, cool, this is embodiment of the sound and the energy that I'm putting out there. You see what I'm saying? Like
okay.
a lot of, especially when it comes to like the rapper thing, you know what I mean? Like a lot of men just want to be gangster on camera. See? They're like, yo, look, I'm gangster on camera, and like that's the thing, but that's not a sound. That's not like a real like substantial thing. Like you
Yeah.
want people, and like I'm talking about like music. When the niggas hear music and it's timeless and shit, you niggas hear that Andre 3000, that Erica Badu, like that's music from a place and it has a specific sound, right? The sounds are cultivated because the music had so much substance from that area.
I think is that we had a sound, and then so much other shit started kicking off that we just wanted to grab that sound.
What was the sound?
I want to
Yeah,
call
what
someone
was
right
the
now.
sound?
Hold on. This nigga has keep going. He has a very strong opinion about Toronto having a sound, but
It was Ebro.
hopefully he picks up. This nigga be busy.
Yo,
Yo, Marlon,
yo,
you're live on the podcast. Don't say anything crazy, but I need 2 minutes on this. All right? Does Toronto have a sound?
yes.
What is it?
It's a mix of it's a mix of Caribbean and I guess African influences, but yeah, it has a sound. And not to mention like our hip hop sounds different from everybody else's.
Give me an artist that kind of embodies the sound that you're speaking of.
Pressa.
No, I'm talking about the Afro and the Caribbean aspect, not the rap shit.
Well, it started with Mishi Me.
Who?
Mishi Me. She was the first person in rap, period, to come in with Caribbean sound. And that was in the 80s.
I think Drake just took a picture with her.
Got you.
Yeah, she's a queen of that.
Yeah.
And that was forefronted of like that cultivated an identity for stuff. Like boom, niggas recognize that this sound came from Toronto them times.
No, it's not. This is the thing. Like Toronto sound hasn't been mainstream for long enough to be established as a sound.
So then is it
and
the
we
sound?
we don't have a name for it. Like how the UK has UK drill and grime and all that. We just don't have a name for it yet.
I think people are still accepting our slang.
Oh yeah, for sure. Well,
Like
they're not even accepting it. They're rejecting it right now. So it's like it's one of those ones where they're rejecting it and they're using it at the same time.
Yeah.
I see. My whole take, I still stick to like Toronto's like identity of a sound is in its infancy stages, realistically. And I think like even the accent itself, like this accent is still relatively new for the global
Very
forefront.
fresh.
You get what I'm saying?
When I did shit Toronto people say, you know how many people were in the comments saying this isn't Toronto? What Toronto is this? And these are Toronto people.
Yeah.
Toronto's split in half. It's like Toronto's the Maple Leafs Toronto, and then there's the Raptors Toronto.
No, not the fact. That's
That's a bar.
Yeah, man. Thank you for leaving us that bar. I'm gonna let you go take care of your castle because this nigga's house is huge, bro. You guys have no idea.
Yo, dog. Shut the fuck up.
Thanks, man. All right, later, nigga.
Right.
This nigga. But yeah, he brought up a good point. Like, especially we don't have a name for it. That's the biggest thing, you know. There's UK drill and US drill.
No, but like the reason sorry, you want to go? I was gonna say the reason I think we don't have a name for it is because it's not prevalent enough. Like, bro, I think if more people were adopting that sound, it would. All right, cool. This sound is collective enough that people want to call it something.
Oh no, people jack our shit all the time.
But it's also because they get so many versions of us. Because like you got Drake, you got Justin Bieber, you got Weeknd. For people from America, this is all one place. This is just Toronto,
Canada.
Nah, they just look at it, that's Toronto.
Yeah.
They don't care about Canada. You're from Toronto. Okay? So for them, it's like, bro, this white kid, this light skin, these two light skin guys don't sound, there's nothing alike.
Right.
And then you have Pressa and all these other up and coming artists who are bringing it, like trying to bring it like there. And then Drake's using the lingo more. So it's like, they don't know how to take
none
it.
Of that means that we have a sound. Like,
no, I'm just saying that's not. They don't. They're still fine. They're still like, I don't know. It's like we have a sound.
If
I
you're
just
still
don't know.
finding it, you ain't found it.
Basically,
Like,
we have a
We
sound.
don't have it.
You still lost if you still find
I don't think we
it.
have it. And then also, like, you look at our artists, like, the man will jump on a Detroit beat, the man will jump on a drill beat, the man will jump on a fucking any type of generic. Like, we don't even have consistency. If you play a Toronto playlist in the club, you have different types of sounds, different types of beats. That's what I'm saying. Like, I for some reason on my Instagram, I see a lot of shit from Cali. Them niggas kind of all sound the same, bro.
But yo, y'all thought that
Like-
I look at the socialization of it too, right? So for like, just like how our accent is relatively new, the identity, like, you know, it's all new. Whereas niggas in America, you ask,
not new.
no, but what I'm saying, like on the global forefront, dude, like niggas in America, bro, they've been American. You get what I'm saying? Canada, when you come here, you ask someone what they are.
That's-
I found
That's right.
No,
That's
no,
right.
This is
Fact.
true. This is okay. What you're saying is a fact. Like, people are more familiar with American content. Period. They're like the media capital of the world. So a lot of people know what an American accent sounds like versus Toronto. We don't really have. Shit.
No, but let me get my
He
thoughts
means more
out.
so like sorry.
I thought you were done.
I was you interject.
Nah, he's right though. When
Right.
niggas ask like, okay, where you from? They say America. Where you're from here? They say, oh, I'm African, or I'm from this, or I'm from there. You know, people like we separate ourselves from just saying I'm Canadian.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. It's like Canada and like the identity crisis over, not like crisis, but the identity, like, you know, conversation over here in general is just more loose over than like over there. Niggas have been American for generations upon generations. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas are just, my granddad lay here, his great granddad, we were slaves over here, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Whereas like you ask anybody our parents' age where they're from or what's your background, no one says I'm Canadian. No, you say where you're from, like your background. You get what I'm saying? Like, and maybe African, maybe Caribbean, maybe wherever the fuck you're from. You get what I'm saying? But I still think that like even that, all these things play a factor in the cultivation of the identity in terms when it comes to like the music and the culture that we produce from here.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were finished.
See, you gotta let a nigga land.
So I agree with what you're saying, but I also feel like it's like not only do they have their own culture, obviously, but yo, like in America, they've been rapping for a long time. Like rapping in itself is like very new to Toronto, bro. And like we don't take it as serious. Like even in the UK, fam, they have the same demographics as us, bro. Why is their thing more established than us? They're all West Indian or African.
Yeah, but the man are still from UK blood.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Their parents come from different places, like our parents come from different places. So why is their hip hop industry way more established than ours? They just focus on it more, fam. They're more into making music over there. Like it's more of a priority to those people. And I feel like they like growing up there, they must genuinely believe, yo, if I make music, I can do something with myself. Niggas only started believing they could rap after Drake. And
I also feel like Toronto had a long gap where nothing happened. Because when I was growing up, it was like Cardinal, Chaclair, Rascals, all these people. And then it was like nothing happened. Once they took away like much music stuff and hits from the streets and all those other stuff, the outlets to see hip hop stuff, it's like we didn't see nothing. And then it became underground.
Right.
So it's like everything. Then there was a giant gap. Like the old school Toronto people are now catching up to our lingo.
Yeah.
So it's like, what happened here? So that's why there's no sound, because we had a sound at one point back then.
Yeah.
And then it disappeared.
I just want to touch back on what you're saying in comparison to the UK thing though, and like similarly to the establishment of the American identity, like the format, like niggas from UK, bro, like they are from there. The accent, the identity, you're very much a London man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Whereas like the individualism over here, it still plays a factor in the uniformity of how we conduct our culture, bro. Like a lot of people, like we're still very. You don't come to Canada. A lot of people don't come to Canada and you assimilate to being Canadian like right away, fam. You're still very much where you are. Like, fam, they're renaming Brampton Little India right now because the man aren't assimilating. The man are doing Brampton over there. You see what I'm saying?
Brought India to Brampton.
Yeah, whereas like,
bro, Brampton, bro. Niggas can't drive for shit, but it's
you know what I'm saying? Yo, big up the DMV over there. Anyhow, you gotta, it forms into the identity of the culture and all that. Like, bro, niggas don't come here and be Canadian. They come here and be wherever the fuck they're from. Niggas from other place, like you go to London, you assimilate to the London culture, and they have like a program, like it's a ball that's already rolling.
Yeah,
like the culture, the sound, the music, everything that's going on. It's like, okay, everything's in the foreground. You're a Londoner now. This is the music. This is what I want. You know what I'm saying? When you come to Canada, it's like, well, fuck, you want to go a little China, a little Italy? Where you trying to depot? You know what I'm saying? And then like you don't need. There's no like the effort to assimilate to the culture in of itself is very kind of like low, fam. There's not like a high priority on that. Where like you go to America, it's nigga, you're American now. Make America great again. You know what I mean?
And we're very influenced.
That may be a contributing factor. I can see that because I haven't been to the UK, but I've been to the States. America's very American.
They sold their product better.
If you're on like a residential street, you're gonna see an American flag almost every
all
house.
over. It's so weird, man.
A lot of people, if it's not a poor neighborhood, every lawn is cut nice.
It's because of their anthem,
right.
Their
like
national
they take
anthem.
more pride in everything that they do.
So Chet, see how you said you go and you drive by residential areas, bro. You drive around here, you see every other flag but a Canadian flag in people's car windows. You know what I'm saying? You got the boxing gloves from wherever the hell you from. Like nobody reps Canada like that. Even like, you know, when we go in the world and whatnot, like, yeah, we're Canadian, but fam, I'm
our
Trinidad.
Our flag
Jamaican.
is our hockey jersey and our ball jersey. That's our flag now. Niggas want to see our flag, put on a Raptor and Maple Leaf jersey.
Yeah, man.
What were you saying, though?
No, I say I could probably picture in the UK, they probably have a stronger sense of unity and British identity. Like, hey, this is Britain. Be proud to be here. Like, we produce quality, you know? I always felt, because I played sports growing up, like, I played soccer, like, I feel like if you don't play hockey over here, if you're not like sticking to, I guess, Canadian traditional values, like, bro, they don't give a fuck. So, especially you go to America, fam, I go to high school, like, not even a
football, basketball, all that shit.
You go to a high school, the facilities at the high school are top notch, fam.
It's America.
You come back to Toronto, fam, you run the wrong way, you're gonna slip in a ditch and roll your fucking ankle, fam.
Was different.
And you're playing high level at that point, and you're still going through that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
2 plates in grade 11 in the States, like, yo, niggas are not playing.
Because they're very competitive and they produce quality. They say, yo, if we're gonna do something, we're gonna do it to like the full extent.
Yeah.
Over here, it's like, yo, fam, do it if you want.
Exactly.
That's reflects in our music. It's not just the sports. Like from playing sports, I was able to see him like, oh, you're like when you're a youth and you have some kind of like dream to do something bigger than your environment. You know what you have to do? Fucking leave.
That's a fact.
If you're in America, you could get it done right there. If you're in the UK, you could get it done right there.
And
here you gotta get the fuck on.
Yeah,
Like,
to wrap up the convo, like honestly, we all brought up some great points, but it's really just about giving it more time because like it's still in the infancy stage, right? So give it more time. We're gonna find that identity. We're gonna find that name for that genre, and hopefully, we can revisit this convo. But
yeah, I agree with that.
yesterday, I went to go see Bad Boys, the new one,
How was it?
bro.
Crazy.
Fire. But
Great.
It didn't look like it was gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm
trust
not
me,
lying.
I'm not gonna lie to you,
expect
bro.
that.
I went into it shaky because I'm like, I love Bad Boys 2. Like that was part of my childhood, man. I watched that movie at least 13 times, and then I was seeing the promo about it. I'm seeing Martin Lawrence's health and shit. I'm like, it's looking shaky, right? So I go in the movie. I'm watching it. Like the first 10 minutes, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of shaky. I was like, oh man, the dialogue was not the greatest. The shots were kind of corny, but then they start getting into their bag, and I was like, oh, we're here. And then it's like, it just felt like I was back to being a kid and just watching Bad Boys 2. So honestly, go watch it if you haven't done it yet. But I brought it up because I was in the movie theater, right? And then there's one scene that's going on, and I'm not gonna spoil it, but there's one scene in the movie, and they're playing a song in the background too, and I'm like, wait, there's no way,
Crazy.
right? I mean, the song is fire, so let me play it actually, so you guys can understand what I'm talking about right now. But yeah, they're playing this song, and I was like, I'm sitting up in my seat like, nah, bro. Like, there's no fucking way, dog. Made the song.
You know the artist.
Yes.
Okay,
So
big
I'm
up.
like, yo, that's my dog. I almost yelled it in the fucking theater. So
Big up the people there.
immediately I pull out my phone. I'm like, fam, how the fuck did this even happen? You know what I mean? I'm texting like, yo, your song is in the movie. And he's like, oh, you peeped it? I'm like, nigga, what? Don't hit me with the Hollywood shit. So now I want to call this nigga right now. Oh, nah.
you're not.
They got real Hollywood real fast.
Nah, nigga's super Hollywood. Nigga, pick up the fucking phone, bro.
He gonna see this.
Yeah, no, 100%.
We don't even do phone calls anymore.
Well, and he's been on the show too, but I texted him immediately. I'm like, fam, you really got your song in the movie? He's like, yeah, man, like it's beyond my wildest dreams. So it was just a different feeling to experience that. And I wanted to know exactly how it happened, how he made those kind of connections, because I feel that's gems for a lot of people that are out there even listening. Because you have, of course, a lot of artists have been on here and they want to get these kind of placements. So I was really curious to find out, but I guess either this nigga is Hollywood or he's sleep or something.
Once or twice?
Twice.
Damn.
Check out third time.
Third time's a charm, maybe.
Fold off.
You have reached.
Nah.
He got himself a little sugar dumpling or something like
Yeah,
that
he's-
right now.
or
He occupied.
Yeah, very occupied.
Your use of words today is sugar dumpling.
Something sweet.
What inspired you this morning?
The pink, fam.
A lot. It's all a vibe.
Pink.
Man. I didn't even take that in.
That's a sugar
Yeah,
dumpling
yeah,
outfit.
yeah.
That's a sugar.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Sugar
That
dumpling
man
is
sitting
crazy.
in a sugar dumpling outfit.
I just meant the man might have himself something sweet that's
Holy.
occupying his time.
Yeah,
We might
no,
have to make some sugar dumpling T-shirts. Much coming soon.
that's merch
Fashion
on the scene.
district.
That's fire.
Fashion.
Yo, the man have been claiming my residence
Yeah,
like
man.
the last 3 episodes. Yo, walk on, eh?
Oh,
told you
Run
that.
up,
I don't know. You're on a roll, fam. You're doing good for yourself, bro.
Things can't be adorable and sugar dumpling. I feel
You're
you.
just
Happy
producing
Pride Month.
material for us. Bro.
Yo, but you guys see like the clips that were coming out of Martin Lawrence doing the promo and stuff?
Yeah. When he's kind of
Actually,
stuttering.
Yeah, kind of stuttering. He
Yeah.
looks like a little, his face is a bit bloated. And then even saw a clip where Will was holding his hand. Like
Like he looked like he couldn't walk. Like he couldn't walk properly.
Exactly.
Like, yeah.
So was he moving?
It's like a Parkinson's.
Yeah, like something's up.
Was he moving not at full capacity in the movie?
He was actually.
Or he's doing the?
But do you think they gave him roles that he can do? Like you know what I'm saying? Like they let Will do most of the stuff.
Honestly,
No, that's a valid question.
funny.
because-
That's a really great question. And
funny.
honestly, like there was some stunt doubles, of course, but he was still moving. Like he was still doing his thing. Like with the guns, he didn't look too awkward with it. That was my fear, because of course, I saw his health.
They be
kinda
AI and
decline.
like crazy.
So yo,
But it
What's
looked
up
great.
with him? Like, what you mean his health? Like,
yeah.
I don't know. I think he had a stroke or maybe a couple strokes a few years
Yeah.
back, because like
Oh,
things
yeah.
have changed in terms of.
Man said things have changed.
No, and
He's not Will.
for real. In terms of his, that's crazy. In terms of his speech and shit, like he's just not looking the same. Like,
Not words than I used to.
bro, Martin, bro, we've known him for comedy for a long time. You know what I mean? Exactly, physical comedy and shit, moving around, being funny. And then as he's got older, he started like moving less and looking a bit different. I'm like, yo, what's up with dog?
We just gotta allow people to age.
Well, the thing,
Well, if you said he had a stroke, those are very serious.
Those are-
A
yeah.
stroke is not a light thing.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. And they're keeping it very low key.
it's like
A stroke will change you.
Yeah.
So that's fucked up. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess all you do is wish this guy the best. That's crazy still.
No, I really hope he just,
Especially if you said that, like you felt back to your childhood, so he did what he did.
exactly. He did his thing.
You know what kind of remind me of? Y'all see? I think it's Bruce Willis. Y'all see Bruce Willis right
Oh
now?
my
Yeah,
God.
Yeah, he's shaking it right now. You gotta take care of your health. Make sure you eat some vegetables and drink some juice.
Bruce Willis is
all
down
that.
bad too.
He's down bad, fam. He's shaking it right now.
Yeah.
He's like
Is it aphasia or is it dementia?
dementia. I think his brain's kind of fried.
Yeah, like he can't remember anything.
He's not remembering the best.
He's not really sure what's going
All those
on.
Die Hard movies caught up. Yeah?
You know what's crazy too?
That's
Like
crazy.
towards the end of his career and the downfall, the man started to do like less rateable movies. But yo, I know he wanted to check because you know what I'm saying. Like things
I
are.
feel like a lot of actors went that route though.
Yeah, because yo, sometimes you just need a quick. You
You
know.
heard to be watching a movie like a liar in this.
You
Like
need-
this third
Samuel
Bad
Jackson
Boy was
did
his last one. That was his. This is the last Bad Boy.
Isn't
right?
it Bad Boys 4? Isn't this the fourth one?
It's the
guys?
fourth
Oh, sorry,
one,
the fourth. Sorry, the
Based
fourth,
on that
the fourth-
description, they can't have another
Yeah,
one.
this one. I'm sorry, the fourth one. This is it. Like this is.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
know,
even there was
the
some
end of the
symbolism-
contract.
There was some symbolism in the movie too that made me feel kind of unwell.
What kind of symbols? What kind of symbols they got
Want me to-
going
you
on?
guys gonna watch it? Can I spoil it?
Yo,
Spoil it,
fam.
man.
Okay, yeah. So
Why you niggas
in the
gotta-
beginning,
Close your ears, nigga.
Martin dies. But he comes back. But I'm saying just the way he died, like, it gave me chills because he was like having some health issues in the movie, had a heart attack, and then went to another place. Saw
They're
some-
letting you know.
That's
They're
crazy.
letting
I
you
wouldn't
know.
even play
I
that
know.
role. Like, fam, you guys are gonna
it
kill
wouldn't
me.
sit right with me.
You don't
They're
see
letting
I'm
you
ready over here about to die. That's fucked
That's what
up.
I'm
Like, I
saying,
wouldn't do
like-
that.
But he's probably in charge of the script.
So you know what's
You know what I'm
crazy?
saying? He just
Maybe.
probably wanted to say it without saying it. It's
That's
just easier.
sad.
It's
Nah, nah.
easier.
Oh, that's crazy. The man's telling you like, hey, buddy, I'm on my way out.
Watch my films. Yeah, you
Like,
doing
hey,
that.
just in case you
They
didn't know.
do
I'm
that.
about to
Like
get
let's
up
not
outta
let's
here.
not act like they don't do that.
Right.
No, that's valid. I
Foreshadowing.
didn't think of it that way.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Man, I'm over there foreshadowing. But yo, I was gonna say, and like, it's kind of related, whatever. Y'all seen when there was similar worry about Jamie Foxx. You recall that? When Jamie Foxx was looking the greatest, and then boom, he came out. He dropped Day Clone Tyrone, and then he came back. And he's like, "Yo, man, I'm flying. You don't
Yeah.
see me, right?" But like for a minute there, we're all worried about Jamie.
were.
I thought he
Jamie's
was
all
a
big,
clone.
right? So now I was about to say, yo, you think they're cloning niggas for real?
Nah.
No?
The thing is, the way the cloning process works,
Not niggas we know.
it has to
That's
be,
the
It has to be
question?
from
Yeah,
since you're a
that's it.
kid.
After all those
It
precursors,
has to
all
be
those
from since you're a kid.
No, you would think that. See, you would think that, but you have to understand. So, like, they have, like, basically in the cloning process, you're putting like a hyperbolic time chamber where they age you up until a certain point. You get what I'm saying? Like, your age is basically like, happening as fast as you can until we can get out. Because like niggas are coming out saying that like, what, Gucci Man's a clone.
Yeah, they've been saying this years.
They've been saying they
Makes
clone
no
Gucci.
sense.
Man did well for himself, got himself in shape, said, nah, this nigga's a
The
clone.
man
think
are in such disbelief.
They're gonna start trying this shit on niggas, bro.
Well, like,
They did Dolly.
no, but here's the thing.
years back.
So even that mindset or that thought alone would be the intended purpose for it. Like, oh, they wouldn't do that to niggas. Like, who's gonna clone Kodak Black?
I know, I was
Conspiracy
kind of with him on him. Like,
No,
how
no.
important is Jamie Foxx?
I feel you,
But
but you
niggas,
got
need
it.
but
another
niggas can be
Jamie Foxx,
influential
like,
to do
really?
bad things. You know?
First off,
Yeah.
niggas are black people, niggas in general. Sorry, whatever. We're the most influential people on the planet.
Facts.
So if you're gonna clone somebody and for the purpose of like entertaining or fucking
Or destroying.
or just well, this is usually what's gone in. Black people wouldn't be a bad habit, wouldn't be a bad start because
Bad habits.
bad start, whatever. But that's the whole thing, right? Like this whole premise was like if you watch Day Clone Tyrone,
Yeah.
they put out why and how and it's done basically. Like a lot of people, I don't know. It's just like I said, they're all like hypothetical theories and shit like that.
Yeah.
But it's something out there because like if you see Martin Lawrence bounce back in perfect health in the next couple months, are you telling me yourself this nigga looks down and out? If he comes back and he's doing jumping jacks and shit, you gonna think he just made a miraculous recovery?
I think there's some things behind closed doors we can't talk about.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. It's one of those. Salute, that's peace. But yeah, I think that's it for the movie. I do have some questions for you guys.
Ask away, man. Ask. Get involved.
Because I want to skip over the Kanye shit because that was a mess, and that's my goal. So I can't talk about it right now. But yeah, Kanye, come on, man, we're not doing this. Anyway,
Got to give you the stern nose off.
Yeah, I
camera.
give you a sick one.
we're not doing that.
Not today.
No, not Gemini gang. But I was watching obviously a few clips about your podcast and stuff, and then I saw dealing with crazy things. Why do you guys? Why do we as men do this? Like, why do we keep going back after we find out that she's crazy?
Cause you go first.
I'm all like, cause you go first is fucked up.
Yo,
But yeah, go first.
sometimes niggas, it's crazy. I would imagine them just, like, I don't know. It's like we don't want to say that we like toxic shit.
Yeah.
But sometimes we do. I swear the pussy's fire when you argue. I don't know. But like, we just like toxic shit sometimes. Sometimes, I don't know what you crazy in love. I don't know what to call it.
We do love differently.
We just, we just, you know what I'm saying? You might, some niggas might love the pussy. Something about this person brings you back because you can go and do a whole bunch of shit with other girls, but you still want to still do stuff with that girl. You know what I'm saying? So she might be doing something different. You might just think one day you can change her.
So
really?
So you're over
I
there.
never in my life.
Basically, one day you just lost your mind.
No, I'm not saying, but yo, you were talking about like why you go back. Ask yourself why you go back. You're going back because you clearly want something to change, or you're thinking this could work, or you're like, fuck, I can put up with this. The head is this fire. I can do this.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. The whole like I want to change. I want this to happen.
Because you gotta ask yourself why you're going back. You're going back because you want something out of this. You're not just going back with the headache. Like, damn, even though I hate this bitch, I'm gonna still be back here in a couple days.
Oh, that's me. Sometimes.
Oh, so you like toxin?
No. Sometimes you wake up like I want McDonald's. I'm gonna get McDonald's. That's it. Doesn't mean I love McDonald's. I just feel like McDonald's today.
But McDonald's is taking a toll on you.
It does. It does.
Pick your battles, though.
That's what I'm saying.
Pick your battles, right?
It really does.
You might start to love McDonald's after these cravings. Like, you know what? I need McDonald's.
Needing McDonald's is crazy. That's
an addiction.
You gotta check yourself in, bro.
You have to gather yourself.
Because yo, if you go from McDonald's to Burger King, you might be like, yo, Burger King's kind of far. McDonald's is closed.
Oh, okay, hold on.
This is a slippery slope.
Yeah, I don't even like. Okay, hold on. Backtrack. Because like I said,
Oh,
like,
hold on. We're getting a call back. Keep going though.
Well, we gotta answer the call. I don't want to be
I gotta
interjected.
I just missed it.
He said he likes McDonald's in the morning.
Hey, you said morning. That's crazy. I didn't say morning.
Put some respect on the man's name.
Oh, you want
Yo,
late night
fam.
McDonald's?
Mr. Jake Lavani, you are live on the podcast. Do not say anything crazy, all right?
Oh shit! What's up?
What's good? Yo, no. This nigga got the Hollywood voice on.
I told you, fam, he's laid up with the sugar
He wasn't even
dumpling.
taking your calls after.
What's going on, brother? What happened,
He's
bro?
on vacay.
What are you doing now?
I just woke up, bro. I had a crazy week, man.
No, we know, bro. We know, man. But, fam, I called you because obviously I went to go see Bad Boys, and then I heard only you in the movie, right? So, first of all, congrats.
Congrats, bro.
Thank you, family.
Yeah.
Oh,
Fam, how did that even happen?
Oh my gosh, bro. Honestly, man, where do I even start? Honestly, it's like a month and a half ago, and you know, like the publishing company of the main author that wrote the song, if you like, and you know, they reached out to me saying that they got a placement for the record, and they're like, yo, you need to pick up the phone ASAP.
Yeah, you're not good at picking up the phone, eh? Keep going.
You know what's crazy? I missed your call, my bad, but I picked that one up. I tell you that much.
This nigga, bro.
I picked that one up. So had the team call and whatever, and then after that, they were just like, shit, man. Like I think we got one for this one. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, so we just revised, the contract and all of that, making sure everything is good and proper. And boom, next thing you know, I was just like, in the blanks. I didn't really know if it was going to make it or not. Because, Hollywood contract, music contracts, so nothing is ever promised, So you're always in the darkness, really. And then, literally, like, what day is it? We're Saturday today?
Yeah.
I would say last Friday around like 5 o'clock or something, I checked my emails, and then I got the confirmation that we made it, and I was like, shit.
Word, the direct deposit hits.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, I went crazy. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe a song of mine made it on a movie. Bro, this is crazy.
Nah, man, it's incredible. We're just sitting there like, nah, there's no way, man.
Yeah. And you know what's the crazy part? I was going to tell y'all eventually, I was going to call you eventually.
This nigga, bro.
But
fuck out of here.
Nuts? You were the first one that messaged me and saying, holy crap, like,
bro,
this shit made it on the movie and you heard it. And I was like,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha is funny.
Gotcha.
But yeah, no, you need to post. You need to announce that, man. I'm so mad I couldn't film it because I was like, nah. I was too busy just processing the whole scene, you know. But
Yeah.
nah, you definitely need to go watch that.
I'm sure it was intimate. I'm sure it was an intimate scene, you know, because that's kind of what they told me.
Yeah.
And you know, it's very fitting for for the type of music that I do. So it's just amazing that I was able to go in there. I'm definitely gonna announce it. You know, I'm just taking in the moment with friends and family.
Of course.
And I appreciate you for even calling and including this on that. That's crazy.
Of course.
I'm just not gonna post the poster of the trailer. I'm trying to get the scene. I'm trying to go see it myself.
Got you.
I can post it.
Yeah. I feel that.
It's better that way.
Yeah, no, definitely. But yeah, again, congrats again, bro. I'm gonna let you go back to sleep, bro. Appreciate you for calling back.
No, man. I'm up now.
This nigga. Man. All right, bro.
I'm up now.
Be good, man.
All right, later.
Man, salute, man. That interrupted our conversation talking about crazy things at McDonald's.
So basically, what I'm trying to say is that you're going for McDonald's, but like McDonald's is taking a toll on you.
McDonald's is punching
even
back.
though you still know it's bad, you still go back.
I think we might have a couple different perspectives on this going down the line. Me personally, I'm not tolerating no crazy shit. The fuck, I got shit to do. I don't got time for this.
Stop it.
Like I've dealt with probably 2 very clearly dysfunctional women in my life. You know what I'm saying? And the first one, like, she was going through some traumatic shit in her life. I won't even lie. Her life was fucked up. You feel me?
Dang,
so
you're around?
I can excuse some of her behavior. I just didn't need to be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, after a while, it started to affect my life. Like, you need to
that's
handle
too much,
whatever you're dealing with.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry you're going through that, but this ain't for me no more. 'Cause
Yeah.
I'm not the one, like, you know? And then the next thing, like, I met her and she was dysfunctional from the rip. But, like, sometimes you just gotta work with what you're working with. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the time, like, it's not like I had an abundance of options, you know? So I was working with it. Like, she still looked good, so she still served some purposes. But when people drink too much and
liquid dysfunction.
Yeah, now we weren't like fighting, like her dysfunction wasn't like me and her bumping heads because she was cool with me, but it's like your life is just loose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Those are those are the ones you leave back at the club. Like, we went out together. It's like, I just caught an Uber. I thought you left.
You just show up already drunk, like I got the bottle, but you already drank one. Like, that's too much.
You already drank.
We're supposed to drink together. You beat me to the punch. You're doing too much.
You already drank a whole bottle. Jesus
Christ.
You're
doing too much. So I have to just, me personally, if you're too dysfunctional, you're gonna see me a lot less.
I feel that.
Yeah, that's important. You gotta establish boundaries, man. You can't be tolerating shit that disrupt your peace or your mindset. You know what I mean? And generally speaking, I do my best not to interact with women I deem as crazy. If you deem as crazy, that shit just turns me off in my soul. And I don't have a high tolerance for, like, I don't know, jackassery, dumbassness, craziness, any kind of dysfunction.
Yeah.
Like, when a woman exhibits things of dysfunction, and you know what I notice nowadays with the modern woman? I don't know if it's social media or whatnot, but, like, bitches be all, like, proud that they're dysfunctional. It's like, I'm just so much to handle.
I hate that shit.
Oh my God, it's just, if you can handle me, or like, bitch, what? Like, why do I want to sign up for problems and chat? Why?
No, I'm cool.
The fuck, bitch, what? Like, sorry, that should have just upset me. And it's like, as a man that maintains and practices his peace and oneness, you can't be doing that side beside me and shit like that.
At all. No, I take a lot of mental notes. Like, I'll be just quiet around you.
100%. So imagine, like, for example, let's bring it back to this McDonald's conversation. Imagine I'm over here, I'm drinking my juice. I make fresh juice, you see me? I'm drinking my greens. I drink fresh greens, you see me? You know what I mean? I eat real healthy. I'm a real Untitled sick kind of man, see? And you're over there, you want to bring Burger King around me and that type of thing. Let me tell you about how, like, I'm gonna judge you still. Like, I might judge you to your face. No, I will judge you to your face. Like, I lie. That's how you feed yourself. Like,
Whopper with cheese.
That's how you feed yourself. It's crazy.
But yo, that's just me, and that's where I'm at. Like, I'm at the, like, I don't know, bro. You got to just be intact with you and know what works for you. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's no, even if sex is good, like, it's still not worth a headache. The head is never worth a headache.
I think like, I guess I spoke for myself, but like, I think guys in general that tolerate the crazy things, you know, I feel like that's also like based on their access to women. Like, that might be the only woman you got at the time. Like, when I was with the drunk one, like, at that particular time, I was like, I mean, you're here, you know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't got no other guys that keep going back, like, he may feel like, bro, this is the best thing that I've got right now, so I will tolerate the things I don't like so I can still get some sex, some companionship, things like that. I think a lot of people overlook how difficult it is for the average guy to get a woman. I think there's a lot of guys out there that are struggling in that department, and when they get something that they feel like, okay, well, she likes me, then they'll tolerate all the other things that come with it, because I mean, nobody was liking them last week. So that's what I think it is.
Let me speak for a very old version of me. I think it was all right. Like, listen, I had a few options allegedly, and
Yeah,
then,
some bitches, eh?
No.
My bad.
Yeah, I can't talk like that. But it was still like there was one particular person I'm thinking of right now. It's like you double back 2-3 times, and it was like, why do you do this? Like, you didn't have to. It was just literally because of physical. The physical was good, and then after the last
You're
time,
honey, Bedrin.
nah, I guess you're right.
No, you're
That's
right.
what I'm saying.
No, but hold on. But a man that can't control his male carnal pleasures, that's a weak man. You're not supposed to give into like temptation.
100, but that's why I
But-
said you
That's
gotta
peace.
start asking yourself, why am I going back?
But I think it's also like life's about balance. You can have a couple of drinks. You can smoke a little bit of weed. Are you gonna be a drunk? Are you gonna be a professional fucking
Yeah, but yo.
pothead? You know what I mean? Like, so yeah, maybe
That's bars, nigga.
you could go to the crazy thing a couple times and enjoy yourself, because yo, she's crazy and so is the sex. It was lit.
Yeah.
But fam, is this gonna be a lifestyle? Like, fam, get your
like-
shit together.
Because you're about to
Like, you
drive
know what?
yourself
That's
crazy.
that's where I draw the line. You
Yeah,
know
never
what I'm saying?
permanent, yeah.
Yeah.
Once it start affecting like your bank, your
no.
actual
Never.
social life.
See, you're going to.
No,
you
I
got
said
too
once.
far, got too far.
Listen.
my God.
I'm not doing
Once it starts to like affect certain things that you just normally just do, like if you start like arguing first thing in the morning.
Oh, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? Just your normal routine, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like, I'm spending a bit more just for dumb shit. Just,
Arguing
that's what
in
it's
the morning
like.
is the one.
A
Yeah.
routine of arguing
I'm not gonna
in the
lie.
morning
Like,
is
yo,
crazy.
Based on
bro.
that, you just experienced more dysfunction than I have.
Your
I
whole
have.
day is side.
No, I have. Bro, I'm not
been
gonna lie.
Yeah.
I have. And it's not to be
All
like, it's not like it's fucking something you want. It's
Nah.
just life.
You didn't ask for that.
Life be lifing.
Oh my goodness. All I wanted to say in regards to what you said about people, like, you're allowed to enjoy some drinks and you're allowed to do the thing. Like, I agree. You're allowed to enjoy some sex. On the contrary, though, humans don't often work like a bottle of alcohol or a spliff. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, fam, you're putting your whole unit into another person.
Listen. I wasn't
It gets.
talking.
storage room.
I was only speaking on one person's behalf. I'm not
In and
speaking for the woman that you're putting your buddy in. He was asked about the man them and their
Yeah, but yo,
perspective.
fam, I'm telling
so
you.
I'm speaking for them. Like, this
I'm
may
just-
be
yeah.
what you're doing. How the crazy woman feels about what you did to her when you got there, fam. That's not my business.
No. But
Yeah.
let me show you something too.
It was like that before I got there.
And it's funny, and like I go back with the carnal pleasure thing. See, it's like when a man goes to watch some pornography. We talked about pornography recently because it's fucking up the native.
I've been talking about porn, bro, way back. Yeah.
It's fucking up the Amazonians. Why'd you guys give them fucking porn? Anyways,
It's wild.
all that energy, all that, oh fuck, like I just want, like, you know, you're looking at all the smut that the internet has to offer, and as soon as you're done, you're like, nigga, what the fuck was I doing?
Yeah.
Like, you're disgusted with yourself. Like, nigga, I watched this.
That clarity nut.
You get what I'm saying? Well, the same thing, except like, yo, it's a lot more drastic when you have a whole person there. Like, yeah, this was a good idea.
it's-
You
it's
bust here
worse.
now, like, this bitch is here still?
Yeah,
Like,
okay,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the next question I want to ask you guys. What's the best or worst way you got a girl out of your bed?
okay, you know what? Okay, this is like the old condo flex when I had my old condo scene. The sickest ones were like, you know, you hang out, you do your you do your whatever, and then I'm like, I used to like, I'll wake up in the morning if they stayed out long or whatever, like, or I'll go have to handle something for work for a job that I don't really ever have or never have before. You ever wake up early for work for a job you don't have? Let them know you
Get
start
ready.
getting
Yep,
dressed.
yep,
You know what I'm
yep.
saying? Putting
Yep.
on, I even put on dress shoes one time.
Yep.
Nigga, just, whoa. Say, yo, honestly.
We're going down this elevator together.
You get what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'll drop you to the GO train station, but I'm late right now. You know what I'm saying? I'll have them feeling guilty.
I might even buy a ticket.
That's
See,
commitment.
you in your pocket, bro? I don't know. All this crazy is affecting your pocket. It didn't affect my pocket.
You gotta get there.
I just bent the left and went back home and fucking called my nigga. I can't believe it. Nigga, I got dressed and everything. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, about that, just pretending you got somewhere to be that you don't gotta go nowhere. That's probably like the safest, easiest, less offensive way out.
Yeah, I think family for sure. Like, I've definitely, my sisters. Shout out to them.
What do you mean? Oh, if you live with them, I live by myself, so it's a little different.
Yeah, but I'm saying even if I'm like over there, like, yo, call me real quick.
Oh, you tell niggas that? I have a code.
What, right now?
Nah,
bro,
nah,
are you
nah.
serious? All right.
So I have a
sister
phone.
Phone don't even ring.
Hold
We're still
on.
doing that.
I got a one thing. So like for those type of situations when you're in the thing, like, I don't know, I developed this little system with one of my brethren, them, you know what I'm saying? You just have a code word, you text the man, and the man will hit you back on some super, like, yo, dog, it's a detrimental one. You know
you
what
put
I
it
mean?
on speaker too?
If I have to. If it's one of
That's
those
sticky.
ones, you know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
Random, yeah.
Yo, walk on, yo, man, fuck, I need you right now, scene. Yo, babes, you hear what's going on? You know what I'm saying?
I don't want to leave, but I have to. You know, it's the guy.
And the way I'm getting dressed is like you don't even have time to fix up. You're getting dressed like you got to put on the clothes same speed. We're out of here.
Yeah.
I'll be back before you know.
I don't wanna leave.
I've done the phone call, and I don't remember the whole scenario, but at least one time I had the man in my family.
Cause I gotta go right now.
Yo, man.
But for the most part, just have
you know it.
spontaneous appointments, fam.
It's crazy. The man,
People don't live like that.
No,
dude.
the man weren't even mad enough to say, nah, I'm gone. Man weren't even mad enough to be like, no,
Nah,
bro,
'cause
fuck
he
it, bro.
said the first question was like, get her up out of there. So it means like, yo, you want her to leave. She thinks differently. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, well, you gotta fucking.
We still have a heart. We can't just say go.
Exactly.
Yeah, so I might just be like, yo, fuck, fam.
Can't
I
be a
got,
caveman.
you know,
I got work.
yeah, I have an appointment, or yo, I gotta go drop so and so
At
to
1
such
a.m.?
and such.
Putting on
oh,
dresses.
late at night.
Yeah, bro. You see,
Nah,
it gets complicated.
Sub-Regin thing still. Sub-Regin.
those
Yeah.
ones.
Sub-Regin.
But nothing worse when they don't call on
Nah,
time.
I have my own car, so more times I'll just be like, yo, you ready? Like,
That one, they're like, yo, what are you saying tomorrow?
yeah, so you say it, yeah. Like,
I gotta
got
get
shit
up
to do,
early.
like, I'm
I
about
gotta
to
get
drop
up
you home,
super
like,
early.
Those
Only one time, like the shorty, like the bitch said she didn't have no key to get back in her crib.
Oh.
Like she had roommates and shit. She's like, yo, and the bitch, like my roommate is sleeping. Like I gotta wait for her to wake up, type shit. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, fuck.
That sounds like a long night.
Bro.
I was tight because like I'm not just gonna drop her in front of the building and just have her.
You wanted to.
So I had to just hold like a fucking like subtle rest. But like I didn't even fully sleep. Like I don't even want you in my bed
my
for
God,
it.
no.
So like I'm just like one of these
Subtle
ones.
rest.
Yeah, I literally waited till like what you said 6. It's 6:01. So like yo, we gotta get up out of here. I'm not even
I
playing.
gotta start my day too.
But the message for the
Yeah.
audience, though, I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I try to live my life in a fashion where it's like I don't want to be mad or upset that I have a woman here that I've had sex with. Like, you know what I mean? Like going forward in life, I you know, you gotta have sex with people you're not upset about their existence.
Yeah, prevention
This
is the
is a
best strategy.
long
you
time
know?
ago. Yeah.
Like every once in a while, some shit might go left for you. You know what I'm saying? But as
Yeah.
like a general standard, you should get you a walk-wittable girl. You know what I'm saying?
Walk with- Are you guys familiar with walk wittables?
Yeah, sure.
All right, these niggas said sure. What's a walk wittable, man?
Somebody can be in public and you don't have to sweat about anything.
I like that.
You know
Go
what I'm saying?
ahead.
So
That's my bag, fam. I don't do mutuals. If we're on IG, there's mutuals. No, we're not going public. I
yeah,
don't do that because I know how dirty my niggas are. I'm cool.
you've been violated. You don't want
Smutty, smutty gang.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's cool. Like, we're
You
not-
know this? I know. I can't even lie. I know cousins like that too. Like, you know this cousin?
Yeah.
How you know this cousin?
It's like that nigga don't even speak. Like,
That nigga don't speak is
yeah,
crazy.
Like, I know what you guys are doing. Like, nah.
Nah, it's cool. What I know what he had you doing is inappropriate.
terrible things.
I can't be
terrible
yeah,
things.
I can't be
One thing I
dealing
was
with
gonna
that.
say, back to the crazy shit.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about when women say a guy turned her crazy? Think that's possible?
I think she lying. I think that like yo, we live in a time and a culture where like this thing, it's almost like a deadly symptom now. It's called accountability. Yo, they don't want none of that. You see what I'm saying? And like I realized like yo, bro, like you ever hear the thing where it's like if someone can make you mad or like have that much impact on your emotions, they have control over you. Yeah, but
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like yo, we're all humans. Figuratively, we do what we want. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like you're not gonna take action or onus for your not even like if not your behaviors, but yo, fam, the way you react. Like there's no accountability. Like
Oh, I
everything
hate
you
that
do is
shit,
on
yeah.
is on the basis of how someone else did to you.
Yeah.
Well, yo, you're a weak-minded person. I can't really align myself to you because yo, you can't be trusted.
No, it's bars. That's 100%
Yo,
fact.
I was just waiting for that part when you kick in. When you kick in, bro, it gets crazy, man. Like, oh, you know what? Like,
Yeah,
that part's
nah.
crazy.
What do you mean? You know, I'm the reason you did this, yo. Yeah.
I'm not accepting that as an answer. Like, oh, guys, no, we're not doing that one. You've been crazy.
Yeah.
I don't think they would accept that as an answer from you.
That's fine because
Like,
they're looking at me like I'm that guy.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying like as a man, like they're not accepting. Oh, my ex-girlfriend turned me crazy, and this is why I do all the things you don't like. She don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Nope.
But
So
I would
why
never
do I
say.
want to hear that shit?
Yeah, but that's what I
Right.
say. I would only say what I would accept.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Also, yo, what's up with all these, like, you guys talk about fluffy things a lot.
Fluffy things?
Yeah. That's your bag?
Dude, so that's-
Why
Yo,
you looking over here? Like,
because yo, two of the combos popped up when we had guests, and like two of them just felt like expressing some fluffy stories. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
fluffy
Fluffy
man.
stories.
Yeah. Like what?
Fluff-
like-
explain to him what a fluffy thing is.
You know what fluffy
oh,
things?
so you know,
That's your
like,
bag too.
Okay,
That's
so,
crazy.
Okay.
He looks like he's a fluffy man still. Looks like he's a fluffy man.
I've seen a few guys like yourself.
They tackle them with them big dress shirt down.
In the
They
fluffy
tackle them. They tackle them.
I seen him in the fluffy section of the store. I seen it.
Hat to the back with a dress shirt is devious.
Nasty work still. That's some nasty work still.
Yeah. Big sneakers.
There's a good clean.
Nobody's safe.
Yeah,
So,
nobody's safe.
for those who don't know, Jamaican people are very positive sometimes how they speak, and
Very.
there's a lot of Jamaican men that enjoy themselves, a larger sized woman, and so instead of calling her big or fat, say fluffy because it's more positive.
Sounds nice.
It's
Get
like
you
adorable.
A fluffy thing. Yeah, you done.
What you want? You want yourself can I cuss?
Yeah.
You want yourself a fat bitch or a voluptuous woman?
Fam, we cussed like 37 times already.
Like,
Can we cuss? It's like we're like an hour.
We're
in.
an hour into it. Yeah, it's crazy.
Check your watch.
He just didn't know.
So you want a fat bitch?
He wanted to get into his cussing bag.
I'm sorry, but no, but you know this is also too like it comes up sometimes like the man them or at least the man them are healthy. See, the man them practice health, and I think as a result of like these certain conversations around lack of health, for example, like did you see the Lizzo on South Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, come on, like
We talked about that, yeah.
Yeah, she surpassed Fluffy. She's big.
Yeah, she's big. So.
Yeah, you know. What I'm
Actually,
saying?
she actually slimmed down recently.
Yeah, because she's capping in her rap, bro. She's talking about, yo, I love being fat and eating Wingstop. Whole time, like, yo, it's affecting her cholesterol and she can't breathe too good. Like, yo, it's fucked up.
She's trying to do her best right now.
Alive?
Just trying to do her best right
Hey,
now.
yo, give up the fried chicken before it gives up you.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't got no problem with big people. Live your life.
No.
Yeah,
There's no problem. There's no
Family
problem.
members are big. You know what I mean?
But yo, I don't know. The topic just comes up like two of our guests. Like it just like I don't know. One man was telling people to at their size. The next man was saying like, yo, he likes women at that size. I'm just
Nah,
like,
you know
shit,
what?
like,
Nah.
it
He
just
direct.
keeps floating around.
Fam,
I don't know.
shout out players play. He directly challenged Cuts. Don't you remember? He looked at this nigga asked him a question. He said, Uno reverse. Yo, what's the biggest thing you sat down with?
You started stuttering.
This nigga said, this big?
Yo, that shit got funny.
Yo, that shit got drastic fast. But then, yo, honestly, like on a personal tip, I'm not really a fluffy man. Still, I like healthy.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not really into like bigger women, but you could be thick though.
Thick and fluffy.
You could have a little bit of belly as long as you got like you gotta have more ass than belly though. The ratio gotta be proportionate. You feel me? Like it's gotta be more in the back end than in the front end, and then we could talk about something.
Looking like the letter D.
Yeah, I don't want a thing with a six pack. Don't go to the gym
Yeah, that's
too much.
crazy.
That's too healthy.
Take a couple of days
I don't
off.
like
Too healthy,
booties,
too
bro.
healthy.
I'm cool.
Yeah, I don't want to arm wrestle when we get back home.
It's too healthy.
No.
Find yourself a healthy balance.
Facts. Speaking of healthy though, you guys also talk about gas station pills or like honey.
Yeah, I
pots.
say,
The
okay.
buddy pills.
Yeah. What's that about? Yo, like
So okay,
niggas are doing that out there?
I never took that.
so, okay, hold on. First off. Never. Yeah, don't if you have the choice, don't take shit from a gas station.
Okay.
9 times out of 10, it's probably not what it says it is on the box. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, in terms of male enhancement supplement and male enhancement formula, yo, if you want some extra stand up, yo, there's ways to do that. You know what I mean? So yo, we had a guest on our show not too long ago, Health Plug Hustle, and he's the one who kind of brought the honey packs to the forefront. And if anybody who's not familiar with the honey packs, it's royal honey from Malaysia, and it's also mixed with or it's infused with a variety of other male stimulating herbs such as tonkat ali, horny goatweed, cistanis, things along that
Horny
nature. You get
goatweed.
what? Yeah. Yoruba, I forget what it's called. Anyways, these things are basically they help you not only with your wardrobe getting nice and strong, but you also get energy and vitality and blood flow everywhere else you go. You know what I mean? That's why it's also recommended not only as a sexual male enhancement, but it's an everyday kind of supplement for an active man. So if you want to go to the gym and you want that extra pump and you want that extra blood flow, people integrate these things into their regiments, right? If you just want to be a deviant youth and you just want to you don't stand up strong and have a night full of all night long.
Yeah.
Well, fam, try to look at the gas station if you feel ever so inclined, but that's not the way I'd recommend it. And if you get extra freaky, I don't know, man. Fuck, bro. Try Viagra or some shit like that, but make sure you have yourself a safe link. You know what I mean? Don't be over here getting random blue pills from the gas station that claim to be Viagra, because you'll fuck up your wood. And when that shit doesn't go down in 8 hours and you seek medical assistance, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, and even then, I feel like that's for old niggas.
Have you ever took anything to make your wood stand up strong?
Nah, I don't have that problem, fam. Like,
No,
it's
it's not a problem. It's not a problem.
Okay,
There's a
that's
system. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like
peace.
niggas who take steroids in the gym, they don't think they have a problem. They're just trying to enhance what they're getting. They're trying to build upon what works good already. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Steroids is an extreme example.
Yeah, but you got what
It's
I was
bedroom
saying.
I don't know. You said it so casually.
It's bedroom
yo,
steroid.
fam,
It is.
It is a bedroom steroid though. When you think about it, like yo, fam,
So that's what's written on it.
Nah, if I'm
PED.
taking herbs, like Viagra is like a bedroom steroid. If I'm taking just herbs that are actually good for my body, and one of the benefits is like, yo,
No,
if I'm
but I
taking
wasn't
too
comparing.
much
I was just saying in the notion of enhancing. Like yo, you're taking this to enhance. You're not taking this to supplement
But
because
also,
of.
like he did say, like, yo, he's not old. You feel me? Like,
That has nothing
I
to
feel
do
like
with being
these
old,
days,
fam.
like a lot more young people are more emphasized
That's
on
what I
like, yo,
wanted to-
I need one of them honey packs.
So yo, it's true.
I think it's because they
too much
do more
porn.
drugs.
They do more drugs.
Yeah,
they're
more
unhealthier,
drugs.
and then yo, they're also super. Their dopamine receptors are super fucked up when it
Yeah.
comes to the desensitization of sex in of itself, right?
Yeah.
Remember the open act. Remember I talked about that pornography fucking everybody up.
It does.
Well, yo, bro, it has a huge effect on the actual psyche, and like a lot of these guys who have had access to it from fucking the age you have internet. I don't know how old do kids like. What age you see your first set of porno?
Shit. Nah, I was younger than
I was
that.
younger than that. What age? You said 12.
I was younger than
What
that.
age you for? What
I
age
might have
you
been
see-
like seven, eight.
I had older
Probably
cousins.
like 8, 9.
Yeah, I was probably like 6 or 5 years old when I see
Yeah.
some. And like I got older cousins, right? I got cousins they 3 and 5 years older than me, so they're putting me on game. Like we're doing the ones like you're going through your dad's magazines or some
Yup.
kind of sick ones. You know, if there's something on the box, man, I'm watching that on mute. You know what I mean? Like just keep 6. You know what I'm saying? You're doing the real freaky ones. But yo, that was your access to porn. Nowadays, it's in everybody's hand, right? And like, what do you got to do to get through the porn site? Just click you're over 18. Come on, bro. So they're seeing the freaky deaky. They're thinking that this is reality. They're thinking this is like, and they're burning out their dopamine receptors and their Woodrow one time. So it's not standing up as good as it could.
Yeah, so just take a break from porn. Like if you're a kid listening to this, just stop watching it. It's not good for you.
Anything, overconsumption of anything will make anything like not good. Even if you bun weed every single day too much, it's not gonna do the same as when you bun weed once in a while.
I've heard that, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you don't bun no weed.
No, not anymore.
Why'd you stop?
Man, we talked about it. Basically,
I didn't talk about it with you.
You're right. Had a panic attack. I didn't even know what that was.
Word.
Like the last time I smoked, and that was grade 12. It's like over 11 years ago.
Word,
Yeah,
word. So what did that panic? Like I don't even mean to bring you back down
What it
memory
looked like?
lane.
Yeah, sure.
What did that
So
look like?
it was a day, me and the homies went to go smoke, and I was like, I don't want to get high today, but fuck, I'll take one puff. I take one puff, ripped, and I'm like, all right, so I'm here, right? So
I'm in the place.
we're here, yeah, we're here. So it's like, yeah, I was high, whatever. Get home, I'm like, okay, I'm sober now, about to go to bed. I go to put the blanket over me, the high hits me again, like I just smoked.
Ooh.
Now I'm like, what the fuck? Because I'm panicking because I'm home.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
my
yeah.
folks don't
This
know about
wasn't supposed to happen.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I'm like, well, what is happening? This makes no sense now. So I'm in my bed, breathing heavy. The room is spinning. I'm like, dog, what is happening? So I call my homegirl. I'm like, yo, I'm dying. And then she looks up some shit. She's like, yo, I don't know. Like, it might be this. It might be DPD. It might be, I don't know. And I'm like, what the fuck is DPD? She's like, depersonalization disorder. Because like at the same time, things were feeling real but not real. And it's like, and you're in a dream state but not really. That's how weed hit me. Like, it was never just like, oh, I'm chilling. Nah, it was like, I'm in a dream.
Word.
You know, so that was going on, and then that feeling of being in reality and not reality lasted for a week.
Oh, for real? You
Yeah.
had like a
So
whole
I-
psychosis.
One
like-
pull?
Yes, off one fucking pull. So I
Weed's
was
not
like,
for you, brother.
at all, nigga. So I was like, I'm good.
Nah, that's valid.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy too? I always like.
The African genes tell you fix up.
I was
real
about to
quick.
bring that up.
Real
God, I was about to bring
When
that
I tell you the way I was close to God that week,
Ancestor said,
Yo, the
stop.
African genes said fix up.
I
my
immediately
boy.
went to my parents the next day, like, yo, I did a bad thing.
Of course, they
My
knew.
mom was crying. My dad was like, yo, it's okay, you'll be all right.
He
But-
knew what he did.
Nigga.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Nah,
Nigga.
it's crazy.
That shit, I was like, that's not for me. I'm telling my kids, do not do it. It's not in our genes. Chill
Thank
out.
you, Father.
Yeah, for real, dog. Like,
Oh
nah.
yeah. Nah, that's crazy. And I was same thing he was gonna say. I was gonna talk like, yo, bro, I've seen a number of cases where like African men in particular, like they hit the weed and it does something fucking different.
Oh, man.
And I'm like men of the Caribbean, like obviously you know weed's a big part of like Jamaican
Man,
culture.
I stay yellow.
You know what I'm saying? I don't even talk to you unless a certain level of red is achieved. You know what I mean? And so, yo, it's crazy. But, yo, you in life, everybody's instrument, everyone's vessel is different. You got to play to the tune of your own instrument. You get what I'm saying? So as long as you know yourself, you know what works for you, and you're working at it the best you can be, you have to big up yourself and how to place.
Yeah, no, that's facts. But speaking of drugs and stuff, you fuck with shrooms.
I fuck with shrooms. I fuck with acid. I fuck with a lot of things. I tried DMT. Yeah, I fuck with psychedelics.
wow.
Yeah. Absolutely.
How'd you get into that?
Well, fuck, bro. So I started. First time I did mushrooms was probably like in grade 11 or some shit like that, right?
That's around that age, yeah.
Yeah, but I had like an aggressive heroic dose. Like I guess I
Shit.
I had like
dose.
Yeah. I had
That's what they call it, though, for real.
Well, yeah, now they turned it the hero's journey and all
Yep.
type of shit, whatever. I had like 7 grams on the first go. You get what I'm saying?
Brother,
Yeah.
in grade 11.
Grade 11. Yeah. But yo, let me tell you something.
He's high.
So I'm over there. I'm at the place.
He almost lost his mind.
Nah, these times, and like I'm in grade 11, like I was fucking with like a lot of older people in these times. Like my mom was all worried, like, nigga, why you hanging out with grown ass men? Whatever. I'm chilling in Scarface's backyard, and I'm like, yeah, nigga, this is different. Like, you know what I'm saying? But yo, let me tell you how everything became so clear and easy. Like after I did that, I went back to school like, yo, no one gets it. Everything's easy. These guys are all like,
You'll never be higher than me.
not even like everything's just fucking easy. Like this is pointless. All you guys, it's minuscule. It's
Yo,
retarded.
nobody gets it. It's some real high nigga shit.
Yeah. That's real, though.
Like, yeah, you just did some drugs, bro.
Yeah. You know what's
Like,
crazy? Nah, on
I
God,
felt that
though.
too. During that week, I felt that. I'm like, yo, you don't see connections that I see. Yeah, keep going, though.
See, bro, yeah, the ancestors are speaking through you, bro.
Yeah, facts.
But yeah, and like the first thing I wanted to do, like after that, I'm like, yo, this is sick, bro. Like I want to tell my mom about this. I want to tell my brothers. I just wanted to put everybody on. I was like, bro, I got the secrets to the universe. You're like, yeah, you do. Eat these, nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then I started like I introduced my friends, like a lot of people in my circle, to psychedelics. I'm very open about my usage. Fucking, I was microdosing like psilocybin, so mushrooms for like I did that for like a solid year, and it made some real impactful changes in my life in terms of like escaping and forming new neural passageways. As long as like, yo, just letting down some of the barriers and the walls that hold us back from doing things. You get what I'm saying? It's just like a switch in your perspective. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's been really dope. And then I moved up. I was like, oh fuck, like all right, cool. If that's that, let me try acid, nigga. I tried the acid, and I was like, oh, this is not as enjoyable because mushrooms is a lot more vibrational of the experience. It's a lot more like, you know, organic, real natural type of thing. You're like, all right, cool. This is an organic feeling I can kind of ride and navigate. Acid's less organic, more chemically feeling, but still like, oh, you still get like pretty high. You get
It's
some
aggressive.
It's all right. It's a little more sensory based, right? So your sensories are like, oh shit, things sound a little different, things taste a little different. But you know what I mean? A little less introspective than a high doses of mushrooms, in my understanding. That's fine. Okay. And then I moved on. When I was living with my other roommate, whatever, the opportunity to try 5-MeO DMT came about, and I tried that, right? And I did it like the whole holistic way. There was like a whole like retreat or place.
Oh shit, with the shaman and everything.
Yeah, right.
It's almost like what's the other one?
Ayahuasca. So 5-MeO DMT is DMT from the bufo various frog. That's the same shit. Like when people see Mike Tyson talking about his DMT trip, he's talking about, I smoked the toe venom and I started crying.
10 out of 10 impression.
You know what I'm saying? Like all of that shit. That's the same shit that I'm talking about. And it's supposed to be like chemically 5 times stronger than the ayahuasca, even though it's a 12-minute stint, whereas ayahuasca lasts for
hours,
right?
Watched mad documentaries.
Very healing, very thing. But even amidst doing that ritual, that was in alignment with something called Cambo. Are you familiar with Cambo?
No, what is that?
So Cambo is another medicine, another frog venom medicine. So remember, these are all medicines. So Bufo, so 5-MeO DMT and Cambo, they're both medicines from the animal kingdom.
Yeah,
right.
Bufo I'm familiar with.
Yeah, well that's the DMT, right? Yeah. The camel is similar kind of thing where the people that practice it, I forget where it originated from, right? But they would burn you on your skin and then apply the frog venom to your skin. And what that would do was it would like basically scan your whole like your body and remove any impurities. Right? So anything like your chakras, your energy, everything about you would be clear. And they would do that to like the soldiers them or the people them before they would go hunting, because then it would just clear up their whole essence, their whole being. See me? So I did a day of Cambo first, and then the following day I did Cambo and then the 5-MeO DMT. And then let me tell you how like, yo, these things aren't recreational drugs, right? Especially these things they're medicines, and I don't recommend people do them without the guidance or proper facilitation of like, you know, a more experienced person or someone who knows how to administer these things, right? Like I had the drums beating, the music, but fucking, you know, the wind's going, I'm on nature, I'm feeling the oneness of everything. It's like literally peeling back the layers on reality and seeing like the boot menu. You know what I'm saying? So it was cool. That's and then you just realize everything. But again, like, because you're in such a higher state of elevation, like when you come back from that, you're like, nigga, no one knows what I'm know right now. Like, yo, bro, you're vibe. And then like even going into it, like you have to do certain things to prepare, right? You gotta eat clean. You gotta not no smoking, no food, no porn, no fried foods, no shit, right? Anything that'll inhibit your body's flow, you gotta abstain from that to get the most out of it. And then basically you get like, bro, it's a really healing experience. I recommend if you ever feel so inclined, try that or like, you know, get involved. But at the same time, because it's such an emotionally and mature experience, like I understood when I was doing it, I'm like, I get why people don't do this. Like that level of vulnerable it's like there's so much power in it, but then it's like it's unfamiliar. You're going places within yourself you may not have even been comfortable with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, beautiful experience.
No,
You answered that flawlessly, bro.
yeah, it was incredible. Honestly, made me want to go back to watch those documentaries.
Sound like you work for these niggas, bro.
yeah.
I just work on myself. That's all.
Behind big plans, but yo, I'm actually. So, do you have any bad trips or anything like that?
I've had moments, bad trips. I don't look at bad trips like bad trips. They're more so lessons. You get what I'm saying? Like they always reveal something. Like I've had trips and shit where, cause even when in my playing with psychedelics right now, I would hold like psychedelic kind of like therapy sessions or guiding sessions for people, where people would come to me and like cook up a pot of tea and then guide them to themselves. You get what I'm saying? And I had seen people have things within them that they weren't fully ready or conscious of. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, oh fuck yeah, there are, as much as there's the beauty of fucking, you know, peace and joy and all that shit and all the euphoria that we feel, like the love, other entities and other forces exist as well. And when you're in such a heightened state of like being, you become openly receptive to these things. So just being mindful and being safe about it.
Nah, it's bars. I'm clipping
Yo,
that.
can we pause for like a second? I gotta piss like a champ.
Sure.
Okay. One second. I'm so sorry, guys. You talking about you fucking with psychedelics? Is that what I heard?
Yeah, but I didn't get no warning. But I was also
Yeah,
talking about, I'm saying like, you know, Cuzzle.
Nah, but the thing is like, yo, fam, you do the ones like, yo, whatever you have it, you bless me with it, you make me one too.
Cause yo, this nigga's walking around the crib normal. I'm like, I can do that.
Nah, you know what's crazy? So like, I had a birthday party that just happened not too long ago, and this guy was getting at me so heavily, cause like, so like, you know, I'm a great host when I throw events, right? I got the food, I got the alcohol, I got everything you need, bro, right? But then niggas are getting mad, they're like, yo, bro, you just casually have a bowl of mushroom caps on the table.
That's fine.
But yo, we had it beside like the fruit and chips.
Fam, it's just there. I'm sitting there at the table, you know what I mean? Looking for 1-2 fruits and chips. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what is this, bro? So I just asked him, I'm like, fam, you fucking bowl of mushrooms in the middle of the party, fam?
I took a
I'm
handful.
just like, yeah, and I just see the bowl just getting fucking lower and lower. It was lower and lower, bro.
Couple days of these.
Don't be like cuz. Don't be a party favors. Party. They're for the party.
He's having his own private party.
Yeah, like,
You can't be on mushrooms and a shiesty at your party, fam.
why the fuck are you in a shiesty?
Bro, shrooms.
You know what's crazy? Let me tell you this. Let me tell you something funny, bro. Yo, my cousin wears his socially inappropriate shiesty, like whenever he wants to be in settings, for example. I don't know. This is my birthday. Like, nigga, I'm your cousin. Like, you know, everyone that's coming to my birthday function, especially, like, I'm born New Year's Eve, you know? So it's like, I'll do it on 30th.
Okay.
I'm like, yo, everybody's like, bro, it's all love and peace over here, bro. This guy's in a shiesty. So much so that, like, days later when we're reconvening and talking about the party, like, yo, fam, that was a good function I threw. Yeah, I'm like, could you believe cuz is in a shiesty? This nigga did not even believe that cuz is in a shiesty. I had to pull back video evidence of this nigga in a shiesty.
I was there, but I got kind of busted. I was still looking. And I didn't realize this nigga was in, and I dapped him up too. But like, I guess I'm just.
That's how normal it is. Like,
and then when he showed me the picture, I'm like, I can't believe this guy, bro.
This guy,
like, how could he do this, bro? That's crazy.
That's hilarious, dog. Well, yeah, man, we're ready for the final segment of the show. It's called Silly Shit, right?
Let's get it.
And what do? You know, we take a shot to open the segment, but it's really questions that are submitted by listeners.
I like that. I like
field
that.
questions.
So we're having a shot. Big up the man up. Big up the podcast. You already done know. Thanks for having us on Common Sense. We represent you. Done know.
Yep.
James, that's how you play with people?
Yeah, man. Jameson
I
Poppy,
fuck
bro.
with Jameson. Room temperature Jameson slaps.
Yeah, the hummus.
Why you being different?
I've been calling it hummus. How many of those bottles I brought to your house? Call what I feel like.
He has the Akuma beads. You know how he's talking.
Yeah, my bad,
Different. But yeah, the first question is, all right, so the scenario is you get a new girl, things are great, but she snores very, very loudly.
Yo.
Are you cutting or are you staying?
How aggressive is this snore?
That's
Like,
a
think
good
about
question.
the worst snoring ever.
Oh, you gotta go. You gotta go. You gotta go. You can't.
I'm talking about like CPAP shit.
She fire?
Yeah, bro, smoke show. Like, dog, 10 out of 10.
Is she snoring?
Yes. Like she's the baddest piece you've ever found, bro.
That's late, fam. But just I seen those ads on Instagram about people that snore. We're gonna try all of them.
Dogs, my guy.
I'm a problem solver, not a problem.
I'm not leaving, though. I'm not leaving.
Yeah, like you said, the shorty's
She was
perfect.
bad.
You said she's like 10 out of 10,
10
and
out
I
of
like
10, bro.
I like her. She's in my bed. The only
She's
problem
snoring.
is she's snoring.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say job well done on my part. Dicked her down. She's snoring.
Yo, yeah.
That lasts for a little bit, but then it's like,
Yeah. You know what? No. You gotta
You
like.
want to go to sleep? Now what?
Do you get mad? You know what's funny? So like, I actually had a brethren get mad and like fucking almost break up with his girl because of how she snores and he can't get a proper night rest beside her. You get what I'm saying? So like the snoring thing, like that's a real factor.
You go on
Yeah.
Instagram and try the things that I said.
We gonna do those. We gonna have to.
I don't know. I think you got earplugs or slept somewhere else.
real life.
They've worked it out since then. But like,
Okay.
if you wanna build with your shorty, you got like fam, search up options. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if worst comes to worst, like, and you really can't tolerate it, your babe's not gonna look sexy in a sleep apnea machine, but she might need one.
yeah, at that point, for real. But I think honestly, if that doesn't work, 2 rooms, bro.
No, I can't do that, bro. If you're my shorty, like we're not roommates, we're together.
I might get a 2.
We doing life like this.
Like,
I feel you still.
Nah, because for me the snoring is tough. I cannot sleep. Like
are you a light sleeper?
I used to think I'm not, but when someone's next to me snoring, I can't sleep.
Like if I woke up from your snoring, I'm like, holy, that's crazy. Like if I was in a deep sleep and woke up because the snoring is getting louder as I'm waking up.
I was about to say, some people snoring sounds like they're fighting a battle with oxygen.
That used to be my pops.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
used
I
to
know.
be. And then you got the machine. I was good. but
We're gonna
back
fix
then-
that. We're gonna try all the methods. We're gonna fix
So your
that.
room's out here looking like a hospital.
Well, yo, it's not the sexiest. She's in her nighty. She's in her nighty and her fucking sleep
Why
apnea
you gotta
machine.
be in the night?
The night.
Because there's nothing sexy about a sleep apnea machine,
Yeah,
Gretchen.
the
So
nighty-
you might as well put on your nighty. Just we'll start this in the morning.
And the Bane mask. Oh,
Better sleep
man.
naked
How
with that
old
mask.
is your woman?
Doesn't even matter. Fine. So what do you do? Your woman's lying there sexy in some lingerie and an apnea machine. You want you're gonna take it off and she starts fucking
What do you
choking
mean?
and dying.
Turn to the side, babes.
Bruh, when she wakes up, she can breathe, brother. It's okay. It's not a respirator.
Let me get that Bane mask for you.
So yeah, we're gonna take a break from snoring. We're having sex, then put it back on. Man. It's late.
Remask yourself.
Yeah. I've had enough of you. Boom.
Nah, it's facts though. So that's the first question. Second question is, would you rather put a toothpick under your big toenail and kick a wall as hard as you can,
Jesus Christ.
or
That's aggressive.
have jumper cables connected to your nipples and activated for 15 seconds?
That's crazy.
Yo, if you change this for second one, you're a freaky boy.
It's like,
But yo,
but the pain with the nail is different.
the
I've
nail
That's-
on-
I've
the
lost
nail
a nail
on
though, so and it grew back, so
but
I'll
a
do that.
toothpick in the nail though?
Nigga, I'm not standing there with nipple clamps.
15 seconds is a long time still.
15 seconds a long ass
It
time.
was like 5.
Fam, that'll burn your nipple.
I don't want nothing on my nipples. I'll kick the fucking rocks, bro.
You're kicking the toothpick into
Yeah, are you crazy? You guys want jumper cables on your nipples, nigga?
I'm thinking about
Squeeze your nipples right now.
it. Hey, yo.
You didn't like that, right?
That's private.
Hey, you.
That was crazy.
Your foot, though.
That I realized, man. I told myself this whole month I'm not going to say ayo, no pause, you know what I mean?
Yeah, when you started with that question, it's kind of hard now, right?
Exactly. It's
Just
tough.
challenging yourself.
It's tough, but I think I'm going to do the nipples, bro. Like,
You're doing nipples? Freaky boy.
Yeah.
Nah, I think I might, because, bro, the pain with the nail.
You're gonna get mad when you get horny.
He might got more nipple than the man them. No homo. So he might got more nipple. I don't got that much nipple. I don't got that much nipple. So yo,
That's peace.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lie, I might have to get. I play soccer. I might have to get freaky.
You getting freaky too?
Yo, he need that foot, bro.
Exactly.
I need it.
You already know my feet aren't the best, so whatever. Yo,
Bro,
Well, Rista, you know why? Yo, Rista his feet. Fuck it.
charge
You
it to
need
the
to use
game.
them for real. Like, yeah, you're good.
Yeah, well, you're over there getting
This is
freaky,
Mitch's
fam.
prized
I'm telling you,
possession.
You're gonna get zapped, shit yourself, and get a boner all at once. It's gonna be crazy.
Why did this turn graphic?
15
as
seconds.
sexual?
Sound like
15
sound like the
seconds.
man them experienced that before.
Jeez, fashion district.
Wow! Oh my god!
I'll fucking leave the pot. I'll fucking leave the pot.
Holy
Fashion, I didn't even get
your
there.
Fashion district
Holy.
commentary. That's crazy.
Crazy.
All right, and then the final question is: would you rather find out your grandparents is sleeping with your partner, or slap your mom's titties in a car door?
Granddad could be.
Yo, granddad, still, I'm not doing that to my dudes.
Yeah.
Granddad's moving. It's in the family, man.
If you slap your mom's titties in a car door, you're a foul.
Bro, the nigga that said this question is a wild boy.
Yeah, he's slapping his mom's titties.
You're slapping Dukes' breast?
No, whoever sent this
That person
question.
said
What are you doing?
No. Granddad, that's
I know, but I can't.
So I'm gonna go for the latter. You know what I'm saying? The other one.
Granddad's not greasing his thing, but he's greasing his thing.
Hey man.
You're not gonna let Granddad guess on?
No, I said I'm not doing like I'm not violating my dukes, bro.
Not
My mom's
violating.
gone anyway, so I was like, yo, Granddad, you can have her. There's other bitches.
You're not gonna fight Granddad?
Why?
It's just like it's about to be your wifey.
I don't know. It's not.
I'm not lying.
That's a good point. No, it's not.
You're old, and honestly, there's something coming for you in the afterlife because you're a dickhead still. But yo, her, she was never my woman. How you fucking my granddad?
That's facts.
You're bugging out.
Yeah,
But then when if you told her the ultimatum, like, you know, I was supposed to slap my dukes, you know that this had to happen, like.
But yo, I'm foul. Like even if I told her to do it, when she fucks somebody else, I gotta go. Like, I'm
Especially
sorry.
my
It just doesn't
granddad.
work anymore. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but like, yo,
I just don't want it anymore.
fam. The last thing you want is have your girl pregnant with your uncle.
Oh,
Yo, why did
shit.
see yo? Man couldn't even have a Jimmy's bareback in my thing too.
He's old. He doesn't
crazy.
care.
Them man, they don't care,
Bro,
fam.
yeah,
They
old
twist
niggas.
bolts with their fingers,
You
bitch.
think you wear condoms after
So
retirement?
he's beating her with the nipple
Yeah.
clamp.
after
Yeah,
15,
he has it in there. He's getting them hard, bitch.
I'll be damned if I retire and I still gotta wear condoms.
yeah, after
Fuck
15,
you.
no condoms. Bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, you've made it this far.
We're taking whatever comes with.
You made it this
A
far.
lie
dice
can't
every
even kill
time.
me no more.
Yeah. If you
I'll
get
take
burnt, make better decisions.
I've been here long enough.
Yeah, I got 10 years
This
left.
dirty young bitch. All my 50 years, this dirty young bitch. She
You
got
might
me.
you better stop playing. you better have a better selection process. Fuck around and die over here.
Holy.
Man, but yeah, no, that's all I had for you guys. Thank you guys for coming on.
We appreciate it, brother.
No,
Thanks for
brother.
having us, man. This is dope.
Yeah,
I
man,
like
plug
this.
anything you guys have to plug.
Start over there.
Yeah, you can get us, Castro Nero 88 on Instagram. Follow me. Follow you back. No, how we do it.
He will. He will follow you back.
Follow me, I'll follow you back. It's funny. I don't know why.
As a shout out, it is. It's like as a plug-in.
Plug in Money Mitch, 54X Mitch on Instagram. I may not follow you back, but you can still follow me. You know what I'm saying? Don't know.
You don't know, it's your boy X, RIPMX on everything social. Make sure you hit up on commonsense.podcast on Instagram, YouTube, and everything social you can find it on. Like and subscribe. And make sure you check, shout out Duke. Thanks for having us. You got something real dope going on. And big up for having the man on still. Cause
Yeah.
Thank you, man.
yeah, we appreciate it. It's a real enjoyable experience. And I hope that the audience at home enjoys it as much as we did.
No, definitely. Like I always say, man, you guys could have been anywhere in the world, but instead you guys decided to be here listening to us or watching us. For that, I'm super duper grateful. Again, keep telling a friend, tell a friend. Links are going to be in the bio, and then we'll be back in 2 weeks. We out. Boom.
Peace.